and welcome back to Sit Down Rolling. I'm your DM Matthew, and today I'm joined by everyone. Woo!
Hello!
Yay!
No game last week, I was busy doing things. Jason did a little one-shot for us.
And no one died!
Well.
No one died.
No one died.
Well.
No one even went down.
I am aware. I know everything now.
I even survived
Like
it.
I said before, Jason may have run it, but Matthew orchestrated the entire scenario.
Well, it went smoothly, so something's different in it.
Exactly. And we'll find out why in a moment's time.
Oh, sorry, Adam. You're about to get your bad luck back.
Yeah, I have. If I roll, it's gone shit.
Yeah.
Did you roll
Am I
one
the
last week?
curse?
Yeah.
I'm the curse.
No. Jason's good. Adam sat next to me and he got good rolls.
Yeah, I critted twice in a row.
Yeah.
I just absorbed it.
You
That's why you
do!
also want to absorb
Because you were rolling not
It's
good.
I didn't roll that.
Oh, you were
it.
rolling
Yeah, I think
average.
next game we're going to reorganise the seating plans randomly.
This is my seat,
Rebecca can keep that seat as there.
because otherwise I will not be able to hear
Actually,
a
yeah,
word
that's
that
no
you
problem.
say.
Yeah, that is true. That's a medical seat. That's when.
This is my, what is it, medical assistance chair? What would you call it?
Emotional support share.
Thank you.
Deafness check. Everyone else gets to pick up random where they say it's going to be fun.
I picked that one.
Or we just sit and make
I've
it.
been
Yeah.
next to Adam.
We're going to sit there. You sit there next game.
What if we both pick the same chair?
Then we'll just draw check. Well,
Sit
enable
draw
draw
lots.
check and everyone draws.
It's
No.
alternating.
Oh, I like that. I like that.
I'll write them out
We'll
on post-it
probably
notes
say
and we can shuffle it in a hat.
Characters next, like you two, because you know each other.
Yeah,
Backstory.
that makes
You
sense.
two maybe.
I'm an island.
You're on an island?
No, an hour, not an hour.
I'm an island.
Should we run the intro video, please?
Yes, please.
And we're back. So, a quick recap for all of you. That's why were we doing the mastermind intro?
That's
Still not our
That's-
intro.
That's
millionaire.
millionaire.
I mean, we could do countdown.
Minute.
That's not the countdown.
Get copyright strike.
I thought you were just going to do the end.
No,
Anyway,
It's like
recap
30
time.
fucking seconds.
I commit to it.
Recap time.
Anywho, when we last left off, what happened, Jason? Because you ran the game.
Well,
Well, no, for the.
Yeah, good point. I didn't think about that. I've forgotten. It's been 2 weeks and I've been busy. You arrive at the Inferno Casino, run by Soon's father, and after playing a few games, going to the Lucky Loser,
quite a lot of games.
and eventually drawing the attention of Soon's father, you spoke with him. Ifrit, played a few games with him and asked several questions they found the answers out to, or some that he decided to be a bit sneaky with, as you were a bit sneaky with your questions, and gave you some answers in the language you didn't speak, getting that you have a Kenku and a halfling outside. And yes,
We did learn a few
Spell
things.
comprehend languages.
I also made a pact with
you
Chris.
did.
And you know, I
Heris
was
made-
bold as Dr. Eagle.
Heris is bald, and he also
Can
made
I get my wig?
you can buy one. Harris made a pact with Ifrit for 3 levels of Warlock, which have some information, as well as 5 years of their service after Clisius has been defeated.
See, now that Ifrit is her patron, isn't Heris always in the service now?
For now, but after Clisius is defeated, 5
Yes.
years in the service ends, the contract ends.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah, we pick up with, you do see, as I described, you see appearing on the table in front of Harris this very elegant silver and brass ring that kind of appears in front of you. That's your lamp ring thing. And yes, we do pick up you're all still within the I'm gonna handle it. I'm gonna tell us what off because you know it's been a busy week. Can't find
So
Right.
nice. I could make that work.
Oh, I need to be grumpy again. Celban was really grumpy in this place. Not feeling grumpy.
So is
To be
Igneous.
fair, we thought about the lead.
Yeah, okay, that's good.
So, firstly, as you pick up this ring, Heris, everything goes black. And I'll let Jason describe kind of the initial scene of that. This is what you did wrong last week.
Well, what people landed in was kind of a nebulous space that was basically built on like stray thoughts. So it was a lot of like dimensional work of like stuff not quite forming and shifting. Igneous did make a cow made out of chocolate cake.
Because why not?
Of course.
So that would probably be what you would see is just that, just
Well,
Right.
this is what all of you say.
and just like randomly parts of the world just be coming into being and then turning into chocolate cake.
What I will say is, Igneous, Karo, and Erdan see one thing. Celban, Motus, and Heris see the same thing, but the others aren't with you. Split into two separate groups. I need the three of you, I went here last week, I didn't play last week, to roll me some d20s. I'm going to roll some as well, and we're going to see how your battle shapes out.
Okay.
Basically, it's going to act like death saves. I'm going to roll them. You have 6 rounds. You roll through within 6, you survive it. If you fail through within 6, you die. Nat 20s don't matter. Nat 20s are 2, nat 1's a 1.
Do I still have my -3 to rolls on this?
And yes, you do.
Okay.
I have to roll some as well. If I fail
Give me the
3,
link.
then it ends early, and then if you still haven't passed or failed, you pass.
Okay.
So we'll roll first d20, please, everybody. Just tell me what you get. Oh, great start for me.
15,
12.
14, 13, 12.
Just straight, yeah. And
Well, I'm minusing 3 from it.
oh yes. Second one.
3.
Christ.
12.
Okay, so pass.
17.
And second one pass.
20.
Hmm.
2 for you.
Oh, okay.
So,
Mostly
so what this is first.
Use
4.
4,
16.
16.
3.
So that was 2 fails, 2 passes.
2 passes, 1 fail.
What do I need to pass?
10 or above. That's it.
So, two passes, 1 fail.
You kill this thing swiftly. 2 5s and an 8.
What's this thing look like?
I mean, the creature didn't really have a base form. It was just an amalgamation of different forms that it would transmute it through. It's like an ineffable being trying to come into the 3 dimensions, like we were talking about before.
Does their start dance get any point?
Just
No.
pummeled.
Yeah,
Oh.
the Igneous didn't make it dance because it was immune to charm.
It was great. It
Yeah.
turned
Now
into a
need
giant chocolate
The
dancing
3
cow.
of you to make insaves for me.
Sure.
Do you get advantage? Because
Not bad.
What?
Yeah.
I don't think you rolled anything up, did you?
You get advantage on them.
Oh, Heris does get.
Kalashtar.
Ah.
Of course.
I thought that was only wisdom saves or something. I don't know. I didn't know one was.
That's terrible.
yes.
Oh no.
Worse than you.
Is this
Terrible.
ability checks?
Oh, apologies, Harris. Ignore everything I just said. You need to read this, which is them too. Click with if you think you do.
I got a flat 20.
20 for you. Is that much yet?
20.
20 for you.
Do you want to use
Nice.
my...
We rather
Rolls
both
for
failed.
No, that's all clicked
Yeah.
already.
Okay.
But yeah, Harris, you have this vision. So you basically watch as you pick up this ring. Everyone kind of head snap back and immediately snap back forward,
I'm just like... what's happening?
and you all experience this.
What on earth was that?
Wasn't me.
It feels like your fault.
What?
That happened in correlation to you touching that object. What is
And
that
it was a
object?
mental space, like I could mess with it. Using
Do I feel
mind and
anything?
intent.
Okay.
Not right now.
No.
Is everyone okay?
I think so.
Anyone have any trouble?
Not
I mean,
particularly.
we were together, so.
Yes, but there's more than just us here, Erdan.
I mean, I feel okay.
It tried to hit me once or something. Maybe. I don't really know. It didn't really have a body.
What was it?
I don't know. An ineffable shape.
Sounds like same as ours.
Floating brains?
No.
No.
Floating brains are probably. I mean, maybe. I don't know.
Is that the ring that you've been given from...
Yes, dude.
Okay.
Ifrit.
What is he like?
He's like, he was looking at Harris when all was happening. He goes, "Oh, what was any of that? It was very strange."
Did you do anything with that?
Of what? Very nice.
I believe that was a conflict. A conflict of ownership, perhaps.
That's actually pretty
I
cool.
was supposed to choose some lamps.
You can have a lamp if you wish.
No, I think a ring boot.
That's what I thought.
Now,
Ultimate cosmic power!
now Ifrit,
Yes.
we have a deal to finish.
Of course.
Do you have your request?
I do indeed.
Here we go.
I would like to use your magical divine powers. I believe you are to do with travel, is it not? The Halfilia is part of travel and searching for others, of land, etc.
No.
I've been misinformed. Kill that person.
Health, life,
Where?
nature, justice, things like that.
Damn. Justice could be quite a thing.
Ah, yeah,
I would like you. Very, very well. I would like you to use your little divine powers there to help find your location of a former business partner of mine.
That is probably doable.
Yes. They go by the name of Aku.
Aku.
Aku. AQU, that matters to spell.
Okay, I'll give it a shot. You know, it's quite fitting this. There's always a chance. The odds tend to be against the one who's making such a request, but there's always a chance that your request will succeed. Where is the location of Aku? The best is 54. I assume that I get a feeling
Yeah,
that.
you exert this magical energy and you like knowledge of it and
So I will say to him, I'm sorry to disappoint, but it would seem that this time the request was not fulfilled.
That's such a shame.
Like I said, it is sort of like a game of chance,
Indeed.
but not with really any doubt.
Yeah, your spiels are, that is my thing, the whole game of chance spiels. Thank you, Mr. Erdan.
You don't like people stealing your thunder, do
No,
you?
I do not.
To be fair, he does have quite a lot.
Pontification is a specialty.
Is there anything else?
Is that
Mr.
one of
Karo?
your like domains? Pontification? That is arguably the best thing that has ever done. Did you just make a joke?
No, he made a joke.
He was sarcastic.
Something weird going on.
You're the right people. To be fair, I don't know, we might have just got swapped.
Yeah, no fiends.
I'm still annoyed at you murdering someone.
Aberration?
Sorry? That's very fiend.
I'm trying to prove that I'm the real me.
I could check.
I believe
rather
that
not.
we have made an agreement that you would get us access to this.
Of course, this Sultan is holding a gala in the next day or the next 2 days. Feel free to rest at this casino. I'll provide you all a suite in the meantime. I will have you be my bodyguards for the time.
I was going to ask what exactly will we need to prepare in order to come to this gala.
Whatever you see fit for whatever it is your business is, though.
Does time dilation work in the same way?
Yeah, it's pretty much identical.
That's what I'm asking him. Like,
Oh, the time will take you to put in your material realm.
So 2 days from now, essentially.
Yes.
So in fairness, as much as I would, I am generous to your hospitality. There are some stuff that I do want to do back on the material plane. You can be back for it.
Of course. I will also give you one bit of information that you may want to take note of.
Could I purchase an attunement bottle?
Yeah.
Do you have one? Do you know?
I think we got here by the
QQ.
I want to buy it.
Have one. There you go. Gives you one.
He's like gets out a fucking set of keys and he's got like 50.
That's what I think it's like a key.
No, there you go.
That's fine.
Probably kind of holds one and just kind of taps your ring with it, and that ring will act as a tuning fork.
You know.
You never know. You just
I
never know.
have a bit of information to part with you all before you do leave. There's a woman, a soothsayer within the city, who's by the name of Lady Mirane. It's a bit of a secret. I shouldn't really share this information. But there's also a dear friend of mine that he occasionally has secret visits with this soothsayer. There's also likes to know his futures. They're located within
What's the hedge's bets?
Indeed, like some guidance within the city. She is located in the, I believe it's not correct, the Char.
Fuck's sake.
Is that the other end of the city?
Where are we? It is near the centre of the city, not too far away from there, the fairness.
Is that where they
Is it
sell
far from
slaves?
here?
No. Is that the shop?
A couple of miles away, perhaps there. Not a long cart ride. Maybe 14 minutes at most, just a little ride.
Well, yeah.
Sorry, the plume, not the Char. It's the same distance.
Well, thank you for your hospitality,
Thank you.
and thank you for the
Is
information.
that like a paperclip or anything?
I mean, there's like a
Like a card?
There's the coin, the dice he was using for the game. No.
I need someone to come back in.
You have the ring.
Does it count? The teleporting?
It would, I would allow it, yes.
We're good. Should we go?
Yeah.
Everyone hold hands.
Yes, please. No,
No.
I'm getting my stuff back first.
Outside.
Just as we're leaving, I was going to hang back and go, just that pure curiosity. I know I've been to similar places to this on the material plane, and it seems that time doesn't pass the same as you're in there. Is it the same here?
I'm sorry, is there an echo in this room? I simply answered a friend question moments ago. Time passes the same.
It meant in the casino.
Oh, and because I do apologise, my friend. I apologise. Yes, time passes the same. I can't control time.
I imagine you'd have the power to create a demi-plane where time would work
When-
differently, though.
I can, but a demi-plane is merely a small place.
No, I mean something where you could control the time. You could make a plane where the time dilation was different.
Yes.
19 on insight?
Yeah, I mean, he's not holding anything back. He is very curious about you, Carol, and continues to spin that little disc in his hand.
What's that thing you gave me?
Uh-huh.
You don't realise how powerful that thing is.
Yeah, I know how it is.
No, I could fuck the entire campaign with
You
it.
could. I forget what he found it once as well.
What do you think I
What have you been given?
What have you been given?
We don't know.
Do we know? Did we see
He
anything
has
happen?
hold of it. You slid it back to him in the last game, so you kind of picked it back up. But he's still holding this kind of like metal cog. Not less like this kind of metal clock with there, cogs around it. Still holds it. Still looks at you.
Make you feel time. Let them walk out.
Of course.
There's a metal cog with a series of things. I'd like to look at it whilst he's showing it off.
He kind of hold. He hands it to Karo earlier on, and this is kind of like this in the very centre, a very classic clock with but there's no time. There's no like numbers on it. It's just two hands.
Okay.
And then there are like 3 or 4 like large cogs, kind of different size, but still very large around like the outside. In each corner, like top kind of sections of the clock in the corner, it's a circle ball. And they put like a little metal kind of lattice of like chains on the back of it as well, and kind of connect the cogs to the central clock.
Okay. Do I have any idea what this is? Cool.
It did say what it was last.
I said to you.
Oh, just.
In your head you had it. I think it was in your head you had it. I think you're the one in the head where it could do. When you whispered it to you or something? Only Karo.
You
I believe past.
Yes,
Yeah.
he did slide you, slide you something for it.
I was probably got a hold of that, boys. Yeah, he's out of the room.
Alright, I'm going to leave the room and stand next to the grumpy guards.
Yeah.
Who have been murdered.
Yeah.
So you step out the door, and you just see one of these Afriti lifting this like curved sword from one of the corpses of one of these guards. There's like 4 more Afriti up here, kind of pushing the bodies away. The halfling and Ethel are both covered in blood and are shaking.
I'm gonna go up and just comfort her and prestidigitation and
she's
clean her
fine.
up.
The halfling's like.
Oh, I'll clean them up too.
Ethel just seems to be like, yeah, that's how it is here.
What the fuck is wrong with his old woman?
She's fine. She's like,
She's seen some shit.
Ethel, you alright?
I think I've not seen before.
What
Sorry.
happened?
I think I have not seen before, dear.
What happened?
Oh, the guards were executed.
Oh!
Karo informed
Do you want me
the
to do something?
Ifrit that they missed the hidden blade.
It wasn't a hidden blade, it's just a head, just the hilt on the
Do you want me
head.
to do something
Fine,
about
the
this?
blade made of light.
Sure.
Yes.
I really want to know
I
your
would like-
history, Ethel.
Oh, it's not that exciting, dear. Don't be.
Does anyone have
don't
a
look at it.
presentation?
That's an insight check.
I have a cleansing stone.
17.
She's an old woman.
I have a
She's like,
She's just an old woman who don't give
she's like 80. She's an 80-year-old, like equivalent to like an elf of 80 years old. She's like, oh, she's a human, is she? Oh, it's not that interesting. My history, dear. There's nothing much. And she seems genuine. Like, she looks like an old woman who's been around a lot.
Oh, did you say she was 80?
80 in human years.
Oh, okay. I was going to say 80 is not old for an elf.
No.
No.
I can't remember if she's in there. She's actually. That's like, yeah, 100.
I assume we get our stuff back.
Oh yeah, it's all just handed back to you. But one of the new guards will they'll be able to hand things back to you.
I'm meticulously checking to make sure nothing's missing, been tampered with.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You look over all your stuff. Everything is there.
All happy?
Everything accounted for. Nothing is missing.
Let's
So
go
there is
outside.
one more thing handed to Karo. That is a clock with certain cogs around it.
Oh, what? A clock with a series of cogs around it.
That looks nice.
You made some winnings.
No, it was on offer.
Just
What the three who did it was pass hold it back, I would say. Tell your just go. Tell him thank you, but no thank you.
Okay.
Well, one moment.
Puts it back in the
What is that?
Looks like a clock.
If you say it quickly and quietly, I won't bother you. Or I might, depending on what you say.
Just like I'll lead someone off to the side.
I'm listening in.
You're going to do it stealthily, quietly, just to stop them.
I take out my notebook and give it to you.
Something
Because I see you. Here. I know.
Well,
Can I want to sneak up and see if I can listen in stealthy.
Make a stealth check.
and a pencil or something.
You can write it on here if you want.
While they're
So
doing
22, what are your perceptions?
My passive
17.
perception.
Well, the observer.
I think it's 21. Hang on. But I know that I'm active. 22.
It's hard to sneak up to someone when they're standing in front of you. There's no shadows. You're in a very well lit corridor.
Fine. I
Also-
was so curious.
I'm gonna say. I'm going to say to Motus. So do we want to go to that soothsayer then?
I don't need someone to tell me my future personal.
That's alright, but
You
Something tells me.
Someone incredibly important who's been giving us lots of helpful information just gave us a tidbit for free. And that is both suspicious and potentially very useful.
I'm not against going there. My point is I personally have nothing to gain from it.
I see.
Hmm.
Do you want to come along regardless? Do you have another plan?
Well, I can't teleport out of this plane.
Are you happy for us to drag you along?
Yes.
Cool.
Everyone outside.
Oh.
Taxi's outside. I'm
So everyone
gonna-
goes.
I'm
You
gonna
see,
head
so
out.
everyone goes.
Like,
Oh.
the halfling dude, he got cleaned up. How's he?
He's like, oh my, we're concerning this place.
Gonna try
Yeah,
and
well,
soothe
we're
him.
gonna be leaving soon.
Okay, good.
Do you think we could weaponize it?
My apologies.
Oh.
Do you want me to help
It's
you?
okay.
It's already from him.
Like,
I think we're in enough trouble. Well, is the rest of the party in enough trouble with that sort of thing already?
Do you think that we could just take it to study? Or does taking it invoke it?
I don't know, I've already handed it back though.
Fuck.
guys done?
I have to
Outside.
tell the halfling and the halfling tell me.
I touch
Like,
the half.
once we leave.
I touch the halfling and I touch the old woman with my hand, and they become magically clean.
And they call what?
Is that prestidigitation?
No, I have a cleansing stone built into my suit.
Nice.
So Igneous removed most like the muck from them, but there is still blood like staining the skin, which you can't go by the station. And as you walk outside, you kind of like bump, and they're both now fresh.
I apologise. I actually wouldn't have been able to do anything to help because I just realised I've got mending, not prestidigitation.
There we go.
And they're broken mind.
So all of that stuff just got fixed.
Yeah.
No magic can cure that.
Not you. Not Heris.
They could help broken minds.
I can't get over that you're bald. I'm sorry.
It'll grow back.
Take a while.
Generally hair does, but it will grow.
Do you depart from the casino?
I've already left it down outside.
Heris is out.
I'm
everyone
trying to
outside?
find soon.
Okay.
We walk outside and it's fucking warm again.
You walk outside and the heat immediately hits you. It is insanely hot.
I'm gonna have Ethel stand by Celban to keep her cool.
Do I spot soon?
Yeah. Soon is again cleaning out the lava fountains of the
Just run behind him, give him a hug from behind.
Okay.
Harris, you really need to stop hugging strangers.
Make me.
He's not a stranger.
We'll make soon.
You've met him once.
Hang on. I did say soon was cleaning out the
No.
I'm gonna make him make a strength saving throw.
Did you just throw Soon into a volcano?
No,
I think
but
they
that's
both
not a
broke.
lot. And I think a 9.
No, like both of them.
Yeah, that's Soon's gonna be fine. It's in Harris is fine.
So if Heris didn't lose the hair, they would have lost it in the volcano. In the bed.
You've had
Soon
fallen to
doesn't
lava.
have more than a +1 to this. People are going in the volcano, right in the lava.
How many things do I have?
What was Soon's
It
strength?
was a surprise hug, not a
Oh, then
push.
disadvantage.
Yeah, but you ran.
That's even worse.
Well done, Harris. Well done.
Do we have all of our resources back from
Is-
that
How
fight?
you have pre?
Is
Thank you,
Harris
just double
falling-
checking. I didn't want to cheat.
Is Heris falling in as well?
We're gonna find out.
Okay. Because
Oh, Sip has a -2.
Oh!
0. Harris runs up and sneak hugs Sue. So he goes "Da-da-da," and falls. And yeah, so you both topple to a pool, a fountain of lava. I believe lava's
10d10.
It is.
Like 55 damage, you'll be fine.
is
So,
does Heris get to make a save at all or not? Or is that?
Just look at you
It's
like,
environmental damage.
Oh, okay.
It's
I was just
yeah.
saying what I was considering whether 2 + 5.
Harris take 55 for
I would've
56
done it to
points of
Harris.
fire damage.
Half?
It's
Then.
it's basically forced
Half
movement.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I can do that. I can do it.
So what's half 55?
23.
56 wasn't it? So
Yeah,
28. Yeah.
So, ow. Step back.
Harris.
I'm out.
What?
Absorb elements, is that on
Try and
yourself?
with me.
Technically. Because lava is a horrible thing.
It's at the start and
It's
the
at the start and at the end, so you take it again. Because lava is horrible in this game, and I love it to bits. It's just constant.
Until one of the PCs throws your
I-
bot,
no,
your
so
enemy
31
into the
damage
pool
to
of
you.
lava.
I run over to pull someone out.
What's that?
Let's say what's half of 62.
Climb out.
You kind of put on your dripping
Pull 'em out.
armor. As soon as you climb back out,
Eyebrows and eyelashes.
go on.
I'm going to start announcing my hugs, I think.
Yeah, I think that's for the
Finn's
best.
fine, by the way, he's like no damage, he's immune to fire damage.
Because
Oh.
surprise hugging people, I think, has gotten you stabbed and kicked on 2 separate occasions,
Falling into
and now falling into lava.
I say, see you later, bro.
No, okay. You surprised me. Dangerous one, what as well. Oh, what impetus I was coming back and doing himself. Just seems concerned.
I will be in touch. See you later, bro.
Please don't be.
Everyone hold hands.
Well, we're not going back to the material plane just yet.
No?
No.
It's hot here.
We're going to.
Yes, there's a
Sweet
lava as well.
I try and flag down a car.
No, there's 2 points outside.
Hey guys,
Ah, you people are back.
how are you?
Fine. Did she fall into the lava?
She did.
Why did she go and tackle a guy into it?
We stopped
They're
asking
usually
questions
in a
like that.
Right. Why would you try and kill him with a lava thing then?
No, they're old friends. They're just not particularly stable.
Yeah, I guess that, yeah. No,
In
I
more
get
ways
it.
than one.
Yeah, I gathered that.
I am right here. Stop talking about me.
Oh,
No.
sorry. I thought you were still dusting yourself off.
You mean chipping off?
Don't get hot and go to combo.
I would like to go to the Bloom, please.
Alright. Just you?
All of us.
Okay. Same as before, same taxes?
Why not?
Okay. How much?
I've got some jade that I won from the casino.
I'll take that.
How much does it cost to get there?
Yeah, how much have you got?
I've got 3 bags of 100 gold worth
It's
each.
exactly that much.
But I only bring out 2 to start with.
It's exactly that.
There we go. I give 1 to each of them.
Yeah. But you know it's not
So
weird.
someone's been in a tourist trap before.
Yeah, you notice something odd. When you step in, there's a cool breeze. And the cool breeze stops. The air conditioning is turned off.
My air conditioning.
All of it. So the cart, there's someone keeping the cart cool, and you step in, and you see one of them kind of kick like a little part of the cart, and this cool breeze in there just fades.
That's fine.
That's okay. Celban's got
Someone's
it.
cool. Good feeling.
And we're all sort of stood next to him.
Well, half of you are, half of you are different.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
You didn't pay for air conditioning.
Oh, because I didn't pay enough.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because you offered 3, we gave 2.
We pulled that to the 100 level less than what I've charged you before. Cool.
That makes
The
sense.
heating was going on this time.
Oh, I forgot. Yeah, no, I forgot the price. It's good.
Yeah. And hot air's coming out of these kind of weird
Wait,
vents. In the
so-
middle.
It's not just because we're in the fire plane, they're generating.
Oh, they're making this thing hotter, yeah. Until you pay for the air conditioning or pay for turn off. It's pretty fine, isn't it? So, that's for sale. We're going to take you to the plumes. At this point, it'll be another con save from you all for another hour.
I thought it only took about 14 minutes.
I think those that are with Celban you've given advantage in the past.
Yes, there's that
Believe?
next time.
I believe I'm in
Do I
that
have to?
car.
I can't remember. Do I have to roll one?
Yeah, I know you're fine.
I believe I'm in that car.
So it's normally Iggy, Celban, Erdan, and the Ethel.
You
Ethel,
want
yeah.
to
Oh, and Leah. And then
Paladin.
Okay. Since it's you next.
no, you just straight off there. Plus whatever.
That's all matters. Is it plus 3? Plus 5?
Hey! Natural 20.
Click on Leah. Sound. Ethel. Oh,
Has
19.
she got advantage?
319.
Yeah.
Natural 1 for the half. It's a first fail one.
You survived. John and I can't. Can I ask him to bippity bob?
Yes.
See what this free knows.
Click, who is in your car,
Yeah, mimic the.
will mimic this phrase in halfling. He goes and he listens to it.
Does in the cart count as a short rest?
No, because it's 40 minutes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just less than an hour. As he hears this phrase,
Fucking keel over.
you watch as he immediately his eyes kind of clench close and he kind of reaches for his head, and there is a scream of agony from him, which then fades.
The fuck?
Is he still alive?
He's still alive. Kind of looks around. Oh, my head. Well, what did you ask?
Fucking crazy.
You don't think it was the Ifrit. You remember something that you had when you were looking at those shards and something you came up with that certain things only the gods can understand.
Oh shit. So I just put the universe in this man's head.
You don't want me to have a look inside?
I mean, sure, go ahead.
You sure?
I'm not in this car, am I? God
You're
damn
going
it.
to shout at me for looking at someone's brain?
No, if he consents,
Can I look inside your head?
it's up to you.
Define look inside my head.
So I have the ability to read people's memories and maybe find things they've lost and forgotten. Things locked away.
Okay.
You sure?
Character development she's asking this time.
Yes.
I've asked many times.
Yeah, but normally us.
Yes! Because normally you folks doing something weird.
Okay.
Okay.
Says the weird one.
Yes.
Probe into his thoughts.
Yes.
Thoughts.
Detect thoughts.
You find this memory. Do you want to hear what the answer is, Heris?
Yes. Do you want to write it down? Away?
No. What do you do for him? It would be less impactful if he's an NPC.
Just go outside.
No. Heris, you feel this searing pain through your mind, and you see this kind of flashing golden radiant light, and you feel like something is kind of holding this knowledge back, and you very faintly see a figure in this one-handed, one-eyed, human man, big beard, long hair, shell, kind of holding this information back. Perfect here. Do you want to try and push?
No.
You sure?
Step back.
Okay. So you step back, and the pain, as soon as you step back, and you hear Heris scream and agony as well, as soon as you step back, the pain is gone, like it was never there.
What?
Like,
You wanted to do that. You saw what happened to him, and then you did it yourself.
Well, now I know. I know why he screamed.
So yeah, so why are you shaking your head at me?
It's always you. It's always you.
do you want to try again?
No.
Do you want Halfling to try again?
I mean, I have detect thoughts.
You try both.
Might as well have a conversation about it.
Mm-hmm.
Do you mind? As I do.
No.
Thank you. By the way, when we get out of here, I'm going to try and set you up with a nice little cottage.
Okay.
Because I feel like you need
I
that.
don't like cottages.
Whatever you want.
I like big houses.
You can have a big house.
Thank you.
I will try and make that happen for you.
I want to kill. I'm missing. As a comedian back in my life.
I mean,
Bad sector.
No, don't tell
You
me.
need to work on
I think you're going to be his first target.
it. Sorry.
I don't blame him.
yeah, sure, I'll detect thoughts.
You look for this thorn, you see, you find it.
I know you're going to be gardening, but at least a conversation about it would be nice.
What do you do? Do you want to access the thorn?
Is anyone holding it back?
No.
No tear around to be like, hey, not now. It's a button. What do you think? If I've pushed every other button in the I don't see where it
I
stops.
don't know. Maybe he's learned his lesson. Has he learned his lesson?
Poke!
The thing is, I learned not to push the biggest buttons. This is a personal button. I have
Jason, I was making a joke.
no, I'm making a point.
It's like telling Mad Not to look at the light when we turn it on.
That's what happened.
Just gonna boop Tia right on the nose.
That's why I was like,
Just go
Let's
boop.
just have this moment.
No, I'm gonna read it and then get backhanded by him.
You go to access the thought.
Mm-hmm.
Moves deeper into the mind. You keep going.
I'll follow it until I get told no.
You keep following. You're going through this guy, probing and probing, like someone's just letting you read every single thought they ever had. And it just keeps getting further and further and further away.
So I'm not ready. That's fine. I will exit his brain so he doesn't end up drooling out the side of his
Yeah.
fucking mouth.
I feel like a minute you were in there for as well.
Like a full spell.
It's a whole
When you come across a lot of really bad jokes as well.
I like the bad jokes.
Funny you should say that.
90.
Not very, politically friendly jokes.
Pre on fucking course.
It's on point for Motus, yeah.
This is the halfway, right?
This is me playing a Tory, let's be honest.
Yeah, you are.
It is the truth.
Hold on. Classical Tory?
Yes.
Or
classic.
Tory verging on Nigel Farage?
No, classic Tory. Like, you kind of like John Major Thatcher Tory,
Right, okay.
So,
which is arguably so much better than the now.
I mean, it
No,
is.
it
but
is.
it's,
It is.
it's only one nuclear wind attempt in a two. So, you eventually, after 40 minutes, arrive back in the plume. They kind of drop you off.
Thanks.
Yeah. Fucking 4 rounds and no tip. Okay.
Well, I was going to give you a tip. And I just walk away.
Not in terms of air conditioning.
Do you need to have a conversation with your big
What?
But big time, but
Do you need to have a conversation with your patron?
On my patron.
sausage.
Deity?
Lamb kebabs.
My relationship with Tia is much different than your sugar daddy. I'm here to a code, and he gives me power for it. Yours just says, here's a bunch of power.
Maybe a few souls in return, but you know.
No, there's no stipulation about it.
No, that place is where you lose souls.
I look around the area to see which way the buildings we need to go.
So the Plumes is a very kind of large market-y district, very full of houses and business, small business, coffee shops, food stalls, etc. And it kind of begins leading, like a large circle around this kind of large hill where the fences. What's that? Where that's the wrong tab. The Sorcerer there is. The fence, where the Sorcerer is kind of walled off area is. And you see a lot of people walking in all directions, coming out in and out of shops, and you can probably, if you search on that area, find where you need to go.
What do you say?
You can find where you want to go.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll walk.
Yeah.
Everyone stay together. Don't get lost.
If I get lost, I'm literally within a top 10 scary things in this place.
I'm once again keeping
There are
people
lots of
following
scary
us.
things here.
And
Not just you.
picking pockets and such.
I'm just getting walked off.
So,
I just don't want to see a building collapse because you got lost.
someone takes a grenade out of a bag and wants
Yeah.
Says the person
It's just-
who got drunk and
it's-
murdered someone.
What's that?
Yeah. So what? I'm not allowed to be cautious now.
You are. Just
Just what?
be aware that.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
If that was a 20, you would have hit.
So, you begin wandering around, and after
What are you doing?
So we'll make a investigation check or perception check for us.
I'll do it.
He
Or
started
check,
it.
trying to convince
All
you.
20s.
Well, I walk around. We just generally chat. I'm just want to ask you a question.
What?
I always wanted to know this. Are your parents do they collect rocks? Because Igneous, what type of rock?
Yeah.
Granite? Rock?
First of all, I chose Igneous.
Oh, I thought it was something.
No, I was born River. Well, my name's a bit longer than that, but let's not get into that.
Do you have an elven name where it's 50 different characters?
Or is it
It's long.
River? What is your full name?
The river that flows.
Something like that.
Is it like a?
How do you know that? Or is that a good guess?
Sounds like.
I believe I overheard it.
Rivers generally flow.
When? I don't think I've ever said it out loud since I joined the party.
Oh shit. Maybe I've forgotten. Maybe I've misremembered it.
Other people have said it out
It was a
loud.
good guess.
No, no one has ever said my full name.
Well, not the whole name. Just that bit came to mind.
21 by the way,
So,
Didn't the Gradient
So-
say
So
something?
does that mean granite?
Maybe
is
we
not
retract
a real
that.
name?
It's her common name. The literal translation of my name. I'm named after my granddad. Water running over pebbles after glacier falls in spring.
oh,
It's like that Welsh town.
Yes.
My grandfather's common name was Glacier. He's the one who taught me how to play and make instruments. He's why I can play. He's why I love music. Well, part of it. Where it began.
21 perception.
16.
21.
So, we're all named after rocks and plants because that's what's around where we live. I imagine there's plenty of people that you know that may be called Rose or Holly or...
Johnstone.
As people take names from what is around them and where they live, what their professions are. That's our tradition too.
It's usually like a craft system. Stone's probably related to something.
They're pretty
Stone
and they're fascinating.
Johnston comes from Johnstown.
cutting. Oh, okay.
There you go.
You might notice that the place where I grew up didn't have much in the way of volcanoes. We were a cobbled together tribe, as you know, so some of us are named after volcanic rocks,
I was just
some of
curious.
us are named after...
Just one little thing I've known.
I mean, it's about time someone asked.
I mean, it's not my business, so I don't ask.
You've had 10 million names.
I'm pretty sure I have another one.
Yeah.
I have another one that I don't know, and then it's probably also different in Dragonic.
So you have a secret name.
Yeah, it's so secret. It's even secret from me.
It's the same thing.
Secret name. Draco or something like that.
What does Celban mean?
Darren.
Where's your name from? While we're on the subject.
I don't know. I've never looked into it.
So,
Because I know why Karo is called Karo.
Just to get the spelling correctly on my notes, is it Celbane or without the E on the end?
Without the E. Although I don't like the idea of discussing names in a place such as this.
Caro's will continue this laughable.
I'm pulling him away.
Karo, something's wrong. What's up?
No, that was Adam just thinking coming out with it.
Okay.
There's something from Caro, just no points together.
I believe we're looking for a place.
We can find the place.
So after, a little while of walking, eventually you come across what looks to be a 3-story building. And you only just clock it. I think Motus only just clocks it. Where you see 21 or 7.
21 as well.
So you two just clock it. There's like a little sign in the window that reads Lady Mirane's.
There you go. It's over there.
Yeah, it's there.
Does she have a ring with a snake eating his own tail?
Well, to be fair, if she knows the future,
No one
she
gets
knows
that.
we're going to be expecting us, so...
No one gets that reference.
Oh, we'll see how good she is then.
Yeah.
Or she's got very good hearing.
Or she can read minds, or she has divination magic, or there could be any number of mundane reasons.
Oh, I hate these sorts of things. And then I walk in the door.
You okay?
Follow Celban.
As she gets to the door slides open on its own.
Ooh! I look around for a mechanism.
Make a perception check.
Okay.
We're going to sit down and it's going to be...
19.
It's going to be the Oracle, but it's going to be the Scary Movie 3 Oracle.
Also, is it magical? Is there anyone invisible? And then we ghosts around.
There's magic inside. You don't see anybody invisible.
Yeah.
And there is no mechanism.
Okay.
So, as you step on inside, you see this shop is very dimly lit. Lots of black, black, and the windows are covered with like black curtains. Lots of black and red kind of cloths. The flooring itself is kind of a dark red wood, which you're surprised hasn't like caught on fire yet, but feels hot to the touch. The walls are again the kind of black stone, kind of made of stone bricks with kind of red, like silky, almost like translucent kind of drapes hanging down. You know, step underneath this archway to the end of a larger room, and then you see to your you end looks like a shop, selling incense, tarot cards, coins. What else was that? A table, like a tarot reading table. A few crystal balls. Very much a classic soothsayer's store. You see a stone counter with several books shelved behind it full of scrolls and stuff like that. On the other side of the room, on your left as you step in, you see another set of this archway with hanging black and red drapes. But nobody is inside. And there's a bell on the counter.
Let me guess, someone's going to pop out just as I hold my hand over to press it.
I just hit.
Ding.
No one.
Look behind me.
Perception check.
Go for it.
Are you there?
17.
17. You look around. You don't see anybody, but you do hear a bit of movement from that draped doorway.
24.
You've got the same thing. You don't see anybody hearing like someone screaming.
Who's coming?
We'll wait then.
17.
Same thing. You hear some movement coming from this doorway, and then after like a minute or so, this kind of drapery parts, and stepping out, you see a humanoid woman, a half elven maybe. She has long tied back red hair, kind of streaks of black in it, and she wears very, very loose fitting clothing. It doesn't really cover much of her up, and these very kind of small little sleeves, almost like a skirt like dress that kind of stops just above the knees, and she wears like kind of these pointed heels.
So I looked away.
Oh, greetings, welcome.
Hi.
Hello. You
Aye.
all are?
Don't you know?
No.
Are you Lady Mirane?
I may be. I may not be. Who are you?
That question's been cropping up quite a lot recently.
Well, I think might as well just give the group name. Probably know one
Said
now,
it.
possibly not.
Who wants to be here?
Not me.
I want to be here.
Okay, that is fine. Just making sure that we didn't all come along accidentally. That happened once, you know.
Celban.
Yeah, and I haven't got rid of the
Some
people
people
for like
think
2
life
years.
is an accident, so we're all accidentally here.
We are Sede Volvet.
Ah,
Most.
Sede Volvet. I've heard your names in passing before. Is there anything I can do for you all?
Hopefully positive.
Well, no. I mean, yes, of course.
Someone actually laughs.
That
He
tracks.
smiles to Celban when he laughs.
I don't know. Fine.
You want to be here, roleplay.
I know. I'm just hungry.
Expect the man with -1 to charisma rolls to be the one to do the
She
charisma
kind
thing.
of
Yes.
leans back on the counter. So, I can help you all.
We were suggested to come here, recommended
By who?
By a friend.
What kind of friend?
He's a genie.
An acquaintance.
A genie who is an acquaintance.
Either way, we were told that you can read the future.
Oh no, don't be silly. What a fortune teller, I'm a soothsayer.
I don't see the difference.
There isn't much of one, but there is quite a big difference.
There isn't much of one, but it's quite a big difference.
I would love to know. Please tell me.
Oh, it's a very important secret I don't part with many here.
Well, can you soothsay for us?
Depends what you're soothing.
If we don't understand the definition, how are we meant to request a service?
That depends what service you're requesting.
We would be curious about soothsaying. What would you say it is?
Enigmatic means blunt as hell.
I like this one. It's sweet. I can simply offer some guidance. I will not tell you your future, that is ridiculous. I can guide on what your future may be. Offer some words of warning.
Hmm. So you can read people's fates.
You all notice that she is looking at you up and down, but focusing a lot on Motus and then on Karo. With a 15 on an insight check, looking to you read from Karo.
That he's bored.
Yeah, no, that's unfair.
You hear, what have you done?
Breathe.
She's looking at you a lot.
Why is that a problem?
Something bad's probably going to happen.
Maybe she wants some of that dragon tail.
I think that was in the mind link. I did see that.
Then I will say that out of character.
Um,
You
So you can
Praise
give
your
guidance.
girlfriend.
I can offer guidance, yes.
Cast guidance.
More than just the stuff.
I got that. Rebecca was making a joke.
She will clarify.
Do you know why we would have been sent to you? Do you have
many
a
reasons.
problem that would suit our talents? Or information that is burning inside you to share with
No,
whoever
I don't
walks in
like
your
to
door?
share my information. to be rude. My client's good.
Is
for
there any
secrets.
key information that you think that we...
I don't know what you're looking for.
Well, if I'm going to look for guidance, maybe trying to track down Inferno for myself would be good. For the
The
group.
casino, I'm pretty sure it's just.
No, he is half dragon.
Intriguing.
Someone's reading.
I'm going to.
She just start kind of walking around a little bit. What's the reading, Celban?
Probably human.
None of your business.
And that's me asking.
What?
That's me asking.
Celban is reading The Importance of Hoof Care and Maintenance. 101. No, sorry, 106.
She'll start kind of walking, and kind of walks amongst you all. And this looks you all come down, she kind of wanders past, almost uncomfortably close. You can get into it.
I don't.
Yeah.
I'm going to indicate to Motus. I would like to talk to him in. Or do we have?
No, that the
Yeah.
You've very
So I'm
likely
going to
see
indicate to
Igneous
Motus that I
try
want
to
to
sneak
talk to him
something
in
into
mind
your armor.
because I know Motus can.
Leaving
No.
the casino when I put it back in.
It's worth a shot.
What
I
was it?
didn't do it in
No,
the
so
It's just like a tiny
It is.
wall,
It's a
like a
ritual,
crystal or
but I
something.
didn't.
I mean, they
Just-
get a ping,
just
you
something
get a ping in your head.
Okay.
Like, proceed.
So I'm going to say to Motus in his
Come on.
tower plan.
30.
I want to ask her about the possible reaction of Calisius if we take one of his shards, but I'm not sure if I should name specific. Well, it will require naming specific names, but I'm not sure if that's a good idea in and of itself.
I think he already knows and is probably planning on a retaliation if we do touch his toys.
So it's worth mentioning and
We can get
to
advice from this woman, and we can also get advice from the people that are actually connected to those gods.
That's what I was thinking. I just wanted to ask for your advice as to.
I would say when you prefect anything like this, understand that whatever we know, they know, and always operate on that idea. We might as well put it forward because he's going to do whatever the hell he's going to do.
This stuff is happening.
This is
In the manner, yeah. As you go through that, Karo, her head's in between two. You can look in the book as well.
Excuse me. This is none of your business.
Dies. Dead. No, come from matter. You can look to
Do rubber shop.
So you can see the cover, the
She's standing like next to where you, Karo, and all looking over your shoulder.
I will
close the book and stare at her.
How tall is she?
It's adapting, depending where she is. She looks tall compared to like the same size as them. And standing next to like Heris, she was Heris' size.
Oh, that's cool.
I am
It is
after doing my thing with Motus Matt.
I'm quite tall.
I'm going to say to her,
I'm 6'4".
I can bring you some business.
Oh, as you do, she kind of puts her arm on Karo and leans, knocking off. Good.
I would like some guidance.
Of course. Show into the inner sanctum.
Sure.
Buddy system, can I come with?
Well, I was going to ask questions unless you've got questions.
We can all step inside.
I've not got questions.
I'm stepping inside.
Your lie detector goes off, and you can get from Igneous that it's for the benefit of the party and not holding things up. Not
Well,
because it's
I
the
don't
truth.
know.
You know,
I just know that it's a lie.
Oh,
I just know when I'm being told a direct lie.
Oh,
so
right.
if you scared the truth a little bit,
It's, yeah. It's
it
like,
doesn't tingle. It has to be
you say,
direct.
I didn't murder that person.
Yeah, but if you were to say instead of like I murdered that person, it would tingle. But if you like, well, I know that this person died at this point. If you politician talk your way out of it,
Yeah.
Iggy doesn't do that really though.
no. Most normal people do.
So yeah, I will go in. Anyone else is.
I'm following.
I walk towards, but I'm going to check to see if the inner sanctum is a magic circle.
There's a kind of hidden hand draped off and I'll look through the drapes.
Yeah, sure, I'm going to start peeking.
Eating the grapes.
You should start peeking in my book.
So who's going into the inner sanctum?
I'm going in there.
Motus, Erdan, Emma,
I will follow it.
Okay. You two?
I mean, I would maybe come delayed because I'm like checking to see whether it's some magic shit.
Okay. As she being born, I kind of again have a hand on Karo and kind of rubs it along the front of his chest as she walks around the back of him.
You have no respect for personal boundaries.
No, I don't.
That's horrifying.
You're in my home. And she kind of steps through
Divine Sense before she disappears.
There is a fiendish presence coming from this woman. Don't know what she is, but she's a fiend of some form.
She's living in the plane of fire. I can't get it.
And then she kind of walks to the inner
Caro,
sanctum.
make this select.
I've got no way of doing it.
I'm gonna shout fiend!
Yeah, I've got
Devil! Do you want to shout that? You can shout that.
You have to do the like Ace Justice, the fucking like
objection.
yeah.
Yeah, you can shout it.
Hold it!
It won't be a shock to her.
She wants to bring two out.
She'll be like, what?
Wants to bring
I'm a
two
fiend.
out.
I'm a what? Since when?
Since forever.
Oh.
Now evil meet hammer.
It's Click.
Yeah, click with you. Click away outside of that. And yet there's a moment when she's next to Click and she doesn't look the same size as Click as well. Leah's also there as well.
That's weird.
Yeah. And you get again more to kind of Leah's height, which is about like 5.
Happens if she stands between two people with drastically different heights.
One half goes to
Splits in two. Yeah, she'll step into this inner sanctum. There's that going. You see again this kind of red wooden floor, but covered in this very thick red kind of fair carpet. In the very centre is this large table with it looks to be cards on it. Some yeah, very. It's a bit warm. Yeah. Kind of this black table with kind of red velvet topping. It is several cards and a stack of cards on it, a crystal ball, a very nice crystal ball, in like this metal stand with like twisted like vines and snakes around it.
I'm gonna take the one in the centre across now.
Yeah.
I'm guessing there's chairs.
Yeah, they're on sale. Yeah, more up here. And she also now is just holding the kind of this very kind of strange, large, kind of like wine tankard or a red liquid.
Cheers.
What does she look like again now?
She is a half-elven woman, tied back red hair, kind of streaks of black in it, wearing this kind of like leathery black and red outfit, which doesn't go on much. And no, just also kind of red heeled shoes, which have hydraulics to change her height. That's how she does it.
Can succubi change shape?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh.
That tracks.
Or has she fed?
What shoes you wearing? The normal red ones?
She's got her eyes on Karo.
Met one a long time ago.
Who did we?
Yeah, we went to see.
I hate bitch already.
I don't remember this.
You just hate it because she looked at me.
She's wearing really nice shoes. I'm super.
Yeah, she sits down in a chair, on the back, drinking
That's what the soul is.
this wine glass, this metal wine tankard. And swirling it around.
Well, like I said, I would like advice on where I might be able to find this inferno.
Inferno. I've never heard of such a man before.
Inside.
You got that lie detector with.
They know that they're a man. They know that they're a man.
22.
22?
10.
Seems forthcoming.
So you're gonna offer me advice on this?
I can only say, seek what your heart desires.
You didn't specify a cost of your services,
Oh, I didn't.
which are.
You'll find out.
That's the only thing.
Across the topic.
Don't like not knowing the price of things.
Hmm?
Don't like not knowing the price of things.
You don't have to try anything.
What is your price?
Depends on what it is you seek.
I'm doing something like you can help me.
Perhaps not. But depending on what someone wants, may It'll affect the price. What direction's the nearest salamander shop, and I'll take that for free. If you want to know who controls the Sultan, that's going to cost you a bit more. She looks towards Heris. I gathered why you people are here.
What do you think?
It's not hard to tell.
No, not really.
Said it all would arrive when there's something mysterious happening within the city.
Yep. It's normally us fixing issues.
I'm not starting with that.
Took the words right out of my mouth.
Have blood on
I beg to differ.
Igneous just kind of looks at you with a raised eyebrow.
I just realised it. Just not thinking about the grenades.
We didn't do that together. That guy did.
Technically, it's the guy's fault.
I gave him warning.
We also told him.
Anyway, I'm not in the room.
I'm with my friend, not knowing exactly what your price is giving me pause for thought.
And feel free to pause and think.
Just ask.
Can I ask you how much a question would cost before?
Depends on the question.
So, if I ask you a question and say how much will the answer cost, will you then tell me the cost of the answer to that question before answering the question, so I can choose whether I want to hear the answer or not?
It's a bit how generous I'm feeling.
How generous are you
Not
feeling?
very.
What would make you be more generous?
Ooh, many things.
Such as,
Is that a question?
do you have an answer?
I don't. Are you willing to pay the cost? Karen?
Just think, I'm still outside, can I, because she was getting uncomfortably close, so everyone, can I check that I've got all my stuff and everything, the important stuff in the bag of holding is still there?
The bag of holding is not.
I go into the room. With sword drawn and a light.
There are two sort of smells dead walls.
Yeah.
What's she thinking about the man?
It's in the king. Surface forts. Karo moving through the store for swordlet. And right in that minute, Karo steps through the door for swordlet. Which is the first time anyone's seen it. I'll say as you activate the sword, there is this flash of energy. As this kind of radiant gold blade, it projects out of the sword.
As Karo, I suppose, is doing that, I've noticed him notice something. I want to try and quietly move around the back of the sanctum if there's another exit where they might try and run away.
It doesn't look like it looks like it's built into like another part of the building.
Okay.
I like the door coming in here.
Oh, yeah.
I'm essentially going to try and play catch with anything that comes out, but quietly.
Sword pointed, my bag, now.
I don't have your back. I have this. She holds up the clock with the cogs around it. The bag's over there. It's on the panel. I'll take another chair next to you.
I'll take the bag, put it on. Quick, rubber snake shoulder, the important stuff in there.
What's important to Karen?
At this point, the ash.
What you thinking about now?
That's me thinking. Hang on. The ash still.
The ash, I think it'd be the ash, the gem, the napalm. If that's all the
Yeah,
bag,
that's she's not taking the napalm.
She has
The holy napalm, she doesn't fucking touch it.
Yeah.
And especially in the plane of hell. Like, if that shit gets set off, she's fucked.
Yeah, that's why you don't fucking touch it.
That'd be
Do
funny.
I have all of my stuff?
Yeah, everyone's stuff is there.
Yeah, have I got my bag?
Everything your stuff.
She has that.
Just the clock.
There's 2 bars of black powder that should be in there.
Yeah, no, everything but the clock is in there.
What you thinking?
I didn't know the clock was in there. I passed that back.
Yeah, you did.
What you thinking about? Last 2 minutes, so.
Her mind is focused on Karo. She's just thinking about Karo.
I cast invisibility.
Yeah, through vanish.
Yeah.
It's hard to
Good,
tell.
bad?
Just Karo. she smiles at you as you do it. As you walk.
Did you roll a 35 history check randomly?
Yes. I just pressed the button by accident. It's my favourite skill. He likes books. And I'd like to try and sneak.
What's that?
I'm going to nick it out of her hands.
So you're going into the room.
I'm invisible. Yeah.
And you go through the drapes.
It depends. Like, so what I want to do, I presume she's like looking at it, twirling it around or something like that.
She's holding it.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to peer through the drapes and wait for a moment
Okay.
that it's like an opportune, and I'm going to doink it.
Go for it. Yeah. So make a stealth check to enter the room. Fair.
When I see that clock mechanism, because I know, I said, didn't you hand that back?
I did.
They really want you to carry that with you.
I don't.
12,
Although
stealth,
it may be useful.
22, 23.
What does it do?
29.
I'll explain later.
You slip
Sure.
on it. No one notices you on that.
And then I'm going to try and nab it from her.
Okay. Make that hand check for me.
Okay. 12, 24 plus 5, 26, 28, 29. 29.
Minus 3.
Oh yeah, thank you for that. I forgot.
6.
Yeah, still you passed the first one as well. You pull a thing out of her hand, and for a minute she didn't even notice. Then she goes to do something, and she goes, "Ah."
I'm no longer in the building.
Well, before we get to
Okay.
make another stealth check, so I will leave the building. Right being
Okay.
This is your.
Unless you're just running in the water, but being
Is this your,
stealthy.
No, I'm still
is
being
this your
quiet.
infiltrator armor?
Yeah, I'm wearing an infiltrator. That's why I have advantage. 20.
You're also invisible.
Yeah, I'm invisible as well. 26
Stealth.
minus 3, 23. So she hears me leave.
She
Oh,
hears.
hang on. Can I have one use of my plus left? Am I allowed? Oh no. Am I allowed to do it after you
Plus
told the roll or
genius,
not?
yeah.
I think you are. It's a fucking
Yeah.
broken.
Oh, it might be.
It's a broken ability.
It's the +5 to your roll, yeah. It's,
You do
Yeah,
actually
yeah.
have
yeah, so you
Okay.
have +5.
I have another one left. 2 more.
28.
Plus of
28.
genius.
Out the door.
Okay.
Intriguing.
I'm assuming that you got it. Because
Well, no, you saw
No one
saw
knows.
any of it. It was in her hand and it was gone. And she's gone. Oh. Celban told you nothing. No one saw Celban enter or leave. It was in her hand and it was gone.
Anyway, I think we might get back to the discussion at hand. If you're not. Firstly, do you know what the hell you just had hold of?
Oh, I'm aware.
Okay. Why are we playing these games?
Fun.
Do you have any questions?
I did, but I have another means of getting my answer.
not that one. Well, that's not what the price is.
Hmm?
Well, if I don't know what the prices are, I'm not saying anything.
Agreed.
Plus, she's a fiend, I don't fucking trust anything that comes out of her mouth.
How rude.
She doesn't know that. I haven't said that.
No,
out loud.
she says that to you. You're saying that and her thinks that.
And this feels like a bust. If we're not willing to risk an unknown price.
Oh, for Karo, I'll tell you the price.
For questions that Caro asks.
It's not fair.
In your mind, you hear she's a fiend.
4 Caro.
I missed that because Heris was speaking to me.
That's what she said. She said for Caro, she will tell us the price.
Okay, what's the price?
Insight, when she says for Karo, insight her on that. Why is she specifically?
Also, have we... It,
You shit.
15.
Oh yeah, Karo also being the shirtless as well.
15.
15.
Nah, Karo won't be shirtless because he's got nothing.
Your clothes is bent away into the room.
He's just there. All I've got is the belt holding sword, that's it.
The sword is in a very precarious place. If it swings too much, or
99 swords not going to come for that.
Roll for dicks.
I rolled 99.
No, 15.
15?
Lowering the tone.
Let's see if you can pick this up. No.
Why?
Been a long week.
What's wrong with
Karo, calm down.
Caro, stop.
Karo, calm down.
No, in fact, no, Adam, stop.
Karo, stop.
I do not want my stills being compared to anything in that field. Or in fact, any of my possessions. Please don't give me that mental image for any of the possessions in my house.
So, sorry, what was your insight again?
15.
15. There is some... Not nefarious. What would the best word for it be? Yeah, no, slightly nefarious, opportunistic, mischievous, opportunistic.
Can
She
I
has an intention for Karo.
insight check it to see if it's because she wants to sleep with Caro?
You can make it a check on it. We can vibe check on it.
Yep, vibe check. Oh, come on, Iggy. Heckin' bad.
It's an insight check.
9.
9. We don't quite know. You don't know much about succubuses and stuff.
The fiends do it.
You know what with like fiends and stuff. It's actually a succubus. Karo, I guess.
Does Iggy would know that this one she's a fiend though?
You know she's a fiend. Can't remember she's a fiend. But...
Karo-
Oh no, Heris knows she's a fiend. You don't really know. It's hard to tell. This woman's a...
I have seen that she shapeshifts.
You've seen her change her height, which isn't really shapeshifting. Like, it's a perception altering thing. You don't shapeshift when your vision is obscured from the bands. Something like that. Could be a disguise self as well, not necessarily shapeshifting. You know, you can change your height with these spells.
Yeah.
Just smiles towards Karo.
This is what I think it is.
What do you think it is?
I can't remember the name of the place, but where the drum matron was, there was a succubus in the shop there.
Let me check soon, because Sue wrote down her name. I wouldn't know. Heris wouldn't know.
What else do you work out?
I don't think I actually remember getting a name from it.
You walked past that, you went in.
Well, I feel like there isn't it from one side of this conversation.
What's the succubus thing?
Succubus is a succubus.
Right, can I just...
I'm trying to figure who's speaking. What's happening?
No, I was just saying that this conversation is one-sided. Clearly she wants something, and we're not asking the right questions.
Do you want to sleep with Caro?
She asked.
No. I'm saying that as a joke.
Does Igneous think that?
Yes.
Igneous thinks that.
Do I care that?
No, Igneous is just thinking things.
Because of the way that she phrased that.
As Igneous kind of jokingly thinks after himself, you catch a bit of a grin on her face. Very subtle.
I don't know if you're picking up at what she's putting down, but she finds you hot, Caro.
It's the fireplace, everything's hot here.
That is true.
With workaholic accent.
So you want Caro?
Want, need, what's the difference?
You say need is more great.
Depends on
What if
you
it's
need.
not you who needs?
I want to not die. I need oxygen to survive. I wanted to
Is
die.
it you who needs him or someone else?
That sounds like a question.
A rhetorical question.
Now, a rhetorical answer you shall receive. Ironically, not rhetorical.
Has it been longer than a minute?
Yes.
I've been poking around her stuff.
It's just generic, you know, witchy,
Oh.
soothsayery, fortune tellery stuff.
Not in this room.
In the shop?
No. Are there any other adjacent
No, just these two.
I do have a clock.
Are you
Yeah.
are you asking for whatever you to be fed?
It's a very crude way of putting it.
Or where would you put it?
Oh, I need something he has. You need something I have.
And what exactly is that?
Sounds like a question to me.
It is, but it will get you what you want.
Are you willing to pay the price?
When I know what the price is.
Oh, I get to set a price. I will tell the answer. Your price would be for me to tell the answer to Karo alone in this room.
I genuinely didn't process that.
I will give you the answer.
Okay.
But to him.
She wants to be alone with him in the room.
Thank you, disembodied voice. I received a message.
Why him alone?
Question to me.
Erdan, do we really need to have the birds and the bees talk?
It's a bee.
It's an insect pollinates.
I'm aware what a bee is, Heris. It's merely a joke.
I see. I'm gonna make.
Why,
Would
why does
Erdan?
it need to be from Caro?
But
Huh?
I like Karo.
Erdan, would he? I suppose the best way to put it, instinctively know about succubi? I don't know. I'm gonna make a religion check.
It's not more
Guys are
illustrated and
Yeah, it's when you ask for your hands.
Karo met one once.
Yeah.
Karo and Cleric.
Yeah.
Where the two went.
So, this be a religion check or?
Yeah.
It's a little dark.
Ooh, that's not bad. 18. So this is Erdan putting the pieces together.
Erdan knows all the succubuses and stuff. And judging everything, yeah, this looks like this could be one of fiend. Usually they're very fiendish. The whole bar is quite fiendish. Yeah, it's probably a succubus. Probably wants something from Karo. A few things you could want, but who knows?
She's a succubus. There's one thing that they definitely want.
But they also want deals, pacts, bargains, etc.
You think Karo is so easy as to sell himself like that? No. And Erdan's, just for the clarity of everyone here, Erdan's not going to ask a question.
Is that right?
No, Iggy isn't willing, without
Right,
knowing the
I'm
price,
leaving.
and isn't willing to. It's Karo's choice.
Celban.
Goodbye, Heris.
For all of the fun and games, that's not okay.
It is not our place to decide what happens to Karo.
Oh, I'm merely speaking to him. Don't think I'd do anything without him agreeing to it. It's his decision at the end of the day. Just as a quick convo, you and I have a quick powwow. And tell you what you need to know. I made it here for a reason. You are looking for someone here. I may have some hints, some clues, something suspicious going on that might be related. But I only speak to him.
Okay.
Are you happy to speak to it alone?
Speak only, yes.
Or do we get to anything more than that? Just tell us.
I'm going to put the sword out here, that's still in your hand.
It's the radiant blade.
The vocal component of blinding smite is on the tip of your tongue as well.
Well, if I hear the blinding spite, then yeah.
I mean, I might need more than that.
How many?
16.
How many?
3 dice.
I'm on that with them. I know you can look after yourself. I mean, I'll leave.
As I leave, I'm going to put detect magic.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to put anything specifically that can move someone through planes.
Technically, yeah, there is. As you step out the door, you kind of see back in Sanctum. There's like and you notice it now with the third magic rock, like a pattern on the floor from a conjuration cycle. Could be used for a plane shift, could be used to teleport, could be used to summon something. But that is normally the school for transportation, plane shift, teleport, etc. There's probably also there's a till that has the same magical effect on it. Same conjuration, probably to conjure.
I'm going to say to the rest of the party who's walking out.
Where's the magician? Hell.
I'm gonna say I don't like this.
Why?
I don't think she's just going to talk with him. I think she's going to take him somewhere.
I'm gonna
So-
whisper in your ear. I mean, she can read my brain anyway, but I might as well whisper it. Do you want the cube of gate? Okay.
So I would have seen this circle earlier, right? I suppose because this is the sort of thing. I
Yeah,
was
you would
looking
have seen it
for.
when you came in. I should have mentioned that as well.
So whilst this conversation is going on, I would have liked to have come back in the room and tried to disrupt the circle.
You
how-
can't really do that stealthily.
What is the circle made from?
It is a magical circle.
Oh, so it's not like a chalk line.
No, it's a magical effect on the ground.
You need to just like this.
You have to spell magic.
Okay, hang on.
You're revealing yourself.
Yeah, one second.
Or take 10 minutes to do the ritual. But you
What was the word? What did she say? None of us were allowed to be in there with him.
Yeah.
She said, yeah, brilliant. Okay. So
We don't see Celban.
This hold on. This circle, is it just in the inner sanctum or is it in?
Just in the second as well.
Just in the inner sanctum.
from outside, which is where I am, I'm going to cast Arcane Eye.
Yeah.
I'm still invisible.
Yeah.
I'm going to send it into the building.
Float on it.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to watch what's going on.
I'm just gonna leave. Like, she wants to have a conversation with him. I trust Karo.
Mm-hmm.
Karo can look after himself.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
If he
Unfortunately-
doesn't,
Out of
then I
everyone.
drop kick her in the face with a big hammer.
I unfortunately did not hear
You called
you
yourself
folks
a big
saying
hammer.
you won't.
Holds up a
No one
giant
can be in
hammer.
there, and so Celban would have sent this eye in anyway because I am super suspicious right now.
Mhm.
It might break your thing. I am sorry.
The rest of you leave the room.
Yes.
Mhm.
Just follow it up.
I'm nearby, but I'm not listening yet.
Do I
Mhm.
see Celban? Can you see Celban?
Die.
I don't know.
Karo.
You just hear that on the ground.
Named after a famous hero from a storybook. It's quite cute.
Get on all this.
How don't be so rash? If the drink just calm. You sure water? Not been poison, that would be ridiculous. It is, technically.
Yeah, but it has to be someone that he would be attracted to. If he doesn't believe he's not attracted to anyone, it doesn't work.
So, my friends.
My question was about Inferno.
This Inferno individual.
There was another question though, wasn't there, later?
She offered the information about who's controlling the salt. And
Oh.
that for it.
Yeah,
I'm like,
that.
Well, I don't know who is controlling the Sultan, but I know somebody is. I don't know who or what they are, but the Sultan hasn't been himself recently. Hasn't attended any of our meetings. I can normally see his thoughts, his mind. We share a psionic bond, but his mind is clouded. I know he was visited by a stranger a few days before our last meeting.
When was that?
A few weeks ago. I believe someone is interfering with him.
I may have an idea of who.
Interesting. That same look your father used to have.
It's a bit of a twitch from Garen when she says that.
Same twitch as well.
think you asked about Inferno.
I don't know this Inferno.
You did say you could obviously something for us.
I could. But, yeah, not much you wouldn't know already.
I think this conversation is done now.
Indeed. There is one more matter, though. Not two matters, but it's top of one first.
Can I make a perception check to see if I can hear?
You hear nothing.
Nothing. Okay.
And neither does the eye.
Why not?
It can see, but it can't hear anything.
Okay, cool. I can read lips, right? I don't have the observant feat, but I can attempt to, perhaps.
You can try to, but it's difficult.
Yeah, sure. I have something I'm prepared to do, so not that, like...
What is it? Just so we know.
Oh, at some point I'm going to cast Vortex Warp on Karo if he needs it.
Okay.
You small
Because I can see it.
Can I see? Hold on. Can I see the magic, like magic circle from
It's
where?
still up, yeah.
Can I see? Can I actually see it?
You can't see, you just know. You can see like the pattern of it, like the outline, like you're looking at it,
Right.
but you can't see the circle.
The way I've seen magic circles work before, right?
You have.
When they get activated, do they start to
They
glow?
flash.
There.
Depends how long the activation is.
Well, we kill it if it goes wrong.
If it takes a while, then it'll start glowing. If it's a quick thing, it'll just flash into the effect.
I want to be watching that magic circle.
Finzol seems so paranoid. He points towards where the arcane man is.
Do I see it?
You can see it.
Well,
Just kind of flicker and you just cast a spell. Which just kind of pulse. Make a dex save. Doesn't matter if it hits you on the hit there as well. It's 50. She does.
where's your last one?
+5.
I can see you!
What's the range on that? Just something you can say.
30, I think.
Yeah, you're
It's
right.
30 feet. I'm running out of those.
Or 27 times if I get the shield.
So there's this kind of flash of red energy. And then you seem to shrug it off. Illuminating Kara's kind of red outline, and illuminating this eye is also a red outline. You see his arcane eye.
Vortex Warp. I'm targeting you with a spell.
Do you want to?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you think something weird's going on?
Yeah, like...
I think I know what. Does that one recognise that as fairy fire?
Just have one of those spells, Fairy Fire.
Yes.
Then you would recognize the spell, yeah.
Oh, she's cast Fairy
You
Fire.
see, she's now covered in this red line around her, this kind of 15-foot radius. Karo's not, but Karo kind of dodged over as it happened.
Yeah, I'm still just going to get him out of there.
Where is this thing?
You can resist. Yeah. You need to make a... I believe it's a
I don't know
con.
what's before. She's done something, things ago. I wouldn't
Yeah.
Well, you know someone else has cast a spell. Like you've seen her do nothing, but you feel yourself being pulled away by magic.
And soon.
So I'm going to... sorry, I don't want to interrupt conversation. I'm going to shout out at the same time, because we're nearby.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to shout, I'm getting you out of there.
Hold.
Comes you would have got Havoc would have gone off. Make a save. Yeah, plus 5. She's giving you a plus 5.
20.
Paladin?
20, for what?
A billion.
Con, I believe.
28.
You got a
She's
plus
getting plus
five,
5, 28.
You know, don't fear Celban. I mean him no harm.
From what
Just
perspective,
let the
what's
situation play out.
How can we talk to him more private? I will do you no harm. Trust me, your last path I would like to
react to
harm.
it.
I don't believe we share a common enemy. And some friends.
Insight first. But saying no harm.
Motus dear, can you come in here please?
Fine, I'm walking in.
I'm going to pop out of invisible, hold up the thing, and say, she tried to steal this from us.
It's gone.
Why is it gone?
It's not there anymore.
You hold it up, it's gone.
Yeah, you've not been thinking about it for like a minute or so, then you realise your hand's holding it and it feels like it's there.
Look,
You lift it up and it's like,
I'm just gonna say, look, I understand that everyone is on edge, but if it goes wrong, we kill it and move on. There is no point in playing this telltale with it. Just stop. I'll walk into the room.
can you ask me that question again, Karo? I do not want to harm Karo. Is that the truth?
Yeah, she's telling
We
the
share a common enemy.
truth. She's telling the truth.
We share common allies. I think he's quite attractive.
I try on the
No
room.
lie.
She stole it again. I stole it back. Sorry.
Steal? I didn't steal anything.
Shut up.
I put the hand in the bag to feel it. It's safe.
Alright, fine. We walk out.
Do you need anything for anything else?
Oh, no.
Good.
We're just gonna sit down and just.
Can we talk to him more private?
Okay.
You know what? The arcane symbol flashes. Do you resist?
No.
Great manner.
I try and vortex walk him again.
Go for it.
Yeah, I'm there.
Plus 5 again.
Con, isn't it?
Yeah.
Con 20.
24.
Okay.
You both vanish. And you reappear
Use the spell.
in the demiplane. You're assuming it's a demiplane. A small room, very similar to this one, a square room. A nice large bed in the corner, several tables, cabinets. There's a mirrored cabinet, makeup on the rack.
So it's still lit and in hand.
So still in hand, that's fine, yeah. And you see something interesting. You see a set of armour. With a very familiar symbol. The Radiant symbol.
Extinguish the sword.
I told you we had some more allies.
That's
Mine.
unexpected.
It is. It's a lot of unexpected things coming on these days.
Such as?
It's going to be a hard truth to hear, Karo, but your Radiant Assembly wasn't found on fighting demons and devils and fiends. It was found on helping. And of course, there was a time when Calishus was Calisius and demons became a threat, and that's what your organisation stood to fight against, and that's what it became. But you help in other matters. You help in relief efforts, you help injured soldiers, help civilians in conflicts, fight monsters. But once upon a time, the monsters used to fight for you, with you. You were fighting devils, so demons fought with you. Fighting demons, a few devils joined your side. You fought dragons, so a chromatic or two would help, or metallic. That was the Radiant Assembly. It built off each other, helping one another. And it grew and grew and grew, and now it is a dominant force in this part of the world. And that idea, forgotten the word, the unity of everyone helping, fighting a common thread, dwindled with time and leadership. And that was forgotten. No one's fault, it was just forgotten through generations and generations and generations. And then there were some that weren't fans of the occasional succubus still working for the assembly. And so we were sent off somewhere, far, far away, to a not very friendly place called Iceland. And we worked with some gentlemen who were, shall we say, cunts. And, you know, they went a little bit crazy when they started having dreams of magical power. And, you know, wanting swords, etc.
Just for that thing. What dreams?
Oh, he thought not
No, I'm missing what you said.
And having dreams of magical power. That's what she said. And thinking that his bloodline, he deserves a certain thing. And being a bit upset that the Radiant Assembly abandoned him. They didn't really abandon him, which was difficult to, get people out of a nation that wants you all dead. And, he spiraled into madness, and then continued spiraling. Spiraled a bit more, killed a lot of people, spiraled more, saved some people, spiraled, killed them people, bed down a village or two, assassinated, he went a bit off the rails. Most of his people tried to flee, spiraled, killed them. A bit of a madman. Anyway, he also wasn't very happy that found out me and Q that had a thing centuries ago, and he thought I knew the answer to certain things. And that's before, devils were really devils. And I'm a fiend, I'm not a demon or a devil, I'm a succubus, I get around. Anyway, the point I'm trying to make is, yes.
Just says that, can I listen to the dagger hole? Because assuming not a fire plane, no
Yeah,
heat
yeah.
or anything, yeah.
Yeah, you can feel
Pulls out
a bit chilly after.
Pulls out the sketch pad, opens it to the picture of them.
As you open it,
Yeah.
the form changes. I didn't know why it looked like this.
That explains a few things.
So anyway, as I was saying, he thought, oh, I would know all the answers, you know, being too fair, quite close, figuratively and literally. And, you know, he went a bit insane, tried to kill me, spiraled, tried to kill me again. I stabbed him in the back, literally. Now we can't walk without a suit of armor properly. Bit of a limp. Yeah, he's not adapted.
I've seen him walk without the armor. Yes.
Was it him?
To be honest, I don't remember the time.
There's
You've seen him once, but he only had the legs on. He didn't have
me
any top
and
armor.
Iggy were at the graveyard.
He was in like a black suit. I think it was Iggy that noticed it. It didn't fit properly.
Oh my god, he's more Charles than you, Charles.
Shut up. I take that as a compliment.
That was your class.
But yes. Anyway, like I said, common enemies, common allies, past allies.
So where's it go from here?
Oh, I don't know. It's up to you, really.
I know at some point we're going to have to fight him.
Yeah.
If I call for aid, would you help?
Of course. Make an insight check.
I didn't throw all those on as well.
Good effort.
21.
She's not lying to you. But you don't think it's as... She doesn't display it as being as easy as that.
Stop.
When I fight him, it'll be for Keith's sword.
Mm-hmm.
I'm assuming that he'll have it before I even manage to get to the island.
Potentially.
The way things have been going for this group is more than likely. What can the sword do?
I don't know. He became an Exard before.
18.
Yeah, I don't know. This sword gained power, but I didn't see him much after that.
Everywhere I go trying to get information, I get nothing. Wonderful.
Sorry about that, I had to hide it.
That's not just used, everything. Anywhere I go, books, the pond of knowledge, whatever it was called. Anywhere I go asking for information, all I get is the same thing rehashed. It's on an island, there was a battle there, it's a sword. I'd like to get something extra.
Because it's shrouded in mystery and hidden. If everyone knew what the sword was, then everyone would look for it.
As we're going to a pond where supposedly it tells you everything you need to know. I'm guessing what you already know.
Well, that's everything there is to know. Only two people truly know what the sword can do. Its wielder and its creator. Now it was forged, might have been made by Bahamut, wielded by Kutha. Do they know its full potential?
They made it over the shield. Something I've learned. Potential can change.
It can. until it's decided. Until it is set in stone. Things can change.
You seem to have been always keeping track of me.
Oh, I can always keep track of those that are descendants of myself.
Got a bit of
fiend in your character.
Would explain anger issues. That's an 8.
Just being truthful.
If you're still reading brain, she'll get. That makes sense. Explains things.
So that's why she called him attractive. Because it's descendant of her.
Great if that makes you
Explains 99 as well.
know what? She would fuck herself here, I think she was.
Can't argue with that.
She would fuck Hoover. She did.
What's the train of thought now? Right. Since you've been keeping track of me and things I've been doing, is there any advice you can help Flynn to anything that we're currently dealing with?
Focus on one thing at a time, likes to get stuff done that way.
We try, or something new always pops up halfway through.
Yes, that is the matter of these gods and issues, but I feel like we're rushing into things. You believe that come month's end, Glacius will have destroyed the whole of Pantheon?
No, I don't.
Now some of your friends do. And I feel like there are steps along the way.
Just the prophecy of the army of the dead.
Forget the prophecy. Forget that. Prophecies are written, prophecies tell the truth, prophecies don't. Prophecies aren't real. They're a prophecy. There's no evidence behind them, no fact, no anything. That is where so many things fail. They see a prophecy and make it happen. They don't think about what your options are. He may be trying to raise an army of the dead, but how does he do that? It doesn't just happen.
But yeah, it does have a shard of the death god.
A shard. A fraction of power.
Fraction of god.
Fraction. He doesn't control the dead. The prophecy states he will create an army of the dead before the whole of Pantheon is destroyed. How? He would have that power until the Pantheon is gone. He needs things in the process. He needs to empower himself, his allies, find these shards. It'll be a while until he can take on the gods. You have time.
My mind went to a bad place now.
He has this wand, and he will use that wand to his advantage. He needs that wand. I can only do so much at once. He's building his forces up. He is planning his next move. He needs time. He needs the time you don't. You have a lot going on and you keep being sidetracked by things he's doing. Think you need to focus on him, don't. Focus on what you can do with the time you have. He's fighting against time itself. You are fighting against the time you have and you're wasting it. Spending days doing nothing. Stop resting, stop waiting, stop planning and do things. No battle was ever won in the planning phrase.
No plans gives contact with the enemy.
Exactly. Don't plan, Karo. Don't plan your life away, thinking of what you want to do, when you want to do it, how you want to do it. Live a little, do things, get things done. And of course, plan your next move. Don't just run in head first and die. It's really inconvenient.
This is advice from your BMO, you have to take it.
Your great. It's your grandmother.
It's very strange.
Who is attracted to him?
No.
Attracted to a bit of herself that's part of me.
Yes. She's just vain.
She's a fucking succubus, like I said, she'd fuck herself if she could. Yeah, she's a weird woman, she's a succubus. She's not devil nor demon. She's just a fiend.
You fuck me. I'd fuck me.
Yeah, that's what she is.
If I walk into your room in the manner you do that,
With like, lipstick.
yeah, I am leaving. You can audio with Polysius yourself.
Where just joins Callistius just to get rid of this nightmare.
Yeah. You know,
But
I know
use
we
the
have
time you have and do things you want to achieve. Don't waiting longer to do things. Don't spend days waiting. Go and do things. That is all.
Very well.
Now it's this information you want about the Sultan. What can I say? What will help?
If it makes things really clear for you, there may be an elder brain involved.
That could make sense why I can't see his mind.
I'll fill her in on the different things we found about 6 months.
Intriguing.
That's one like human looking one.
Yes, she did mention a visitor arriving, and then we never showed up to our next meeting, which was when things got cloudy in his
You
mind.
mentioned to her about the Githyanki.
I've seen no Githyanki nor heard of any in this part of the world, in this city.
We did find the armor and sword of one.
Yeah, nothing that's crossed my ears. However, I may be able to help you. The Sultan is a powerful fighter. If he's under the control of this elder brain, he may be a threat in your way. If I can get close to him, I may be able to calm his mind, release him from whatever this trap is. Like I said, we share a psychic wand. And there is one more thing that might be interesting to you. There are rumours of a dragon, a red dragon, the Sultan said soldiers to kill.
I believe that's the Githyanki cave in.
No. This dragon they speak of is actually a brass dragon called Sumiza. It's been an ally of the Sultan for a long time. The lair is a few miles out from the city of Brass. I don't know what he would not send someone to kill a dear ally of his like that.
Seems to be found our next target then.
Indeed.
How far out from the city are they?
Maybe half a day's walk.
Well, break it up with the rest of the group.
Shall we return?
Thanks.
There's another spell, and we will both reappear in that same room.
Is he Karo?
He is Karo.
Cool.
Come on, Karo, do it now.
Okay.
Release the darkness within you, my boy. Do it!
If you'd stab me and I'd immediately hit you back.
Yeah.
Or would you?
Yeah.
Blocky!
How much time has passed?
I was
About my time of conversation was about 5-10 minutes.
I was got the brain all of this Yankee. So it's not like I'm going to not stop in the middle of the city of Brass.
I'll say to her, if you're willing to tell us, what did you discuss?
I'll fill in on the information that the party needs, the family connection you ain't getting.
Oh, before you start talking, Celban would say that if you went to a private space to talk about it, maybe we should wait till we're not in the middle of the city to tell us all.
Yeah.
Now, what bring up, I did get an extra piece of information. The dragon that soldier's been sent out to kill is actually one that's allied with the Sultan. It's a brass dragon.
That's strange.
Yeah, because everything we had said it was red.
Red.
It's about half a day's travel outside the city.
We can leave the city and still do something productive.
Yeah.
When can we go?
As soon as I'm ready.
Surely it would be best for us to rest in a place where we can at least recover a bit from the effects of the heat that we've already suffered before heading a half day's journey outside the city.
If it did offer
What do you mean?
I also have
Right, you're not affected. The rest of us are starting to suffer from the heat.
Yeah, it's a bit warm. I'm gonna get a bit warm, and these can now kind of pull the sleeves or robes up,
So
tie the hair back.
we could head back to
This is like the
Ooh.
perfect temperature.
Give me drinking, but I can't prevent this water wasn't running out.
I do say to Karo, so
we could go home as an option as well.
can I speak to Karo? I do say to Karo, I assume we can trust her.
Yes.
I will say to I do apologise for my lack of trust, though I hope you do understand why it was.
Oh, don't worry, it's fine.
Just thought, one thing I asked before teleporting back.
Yeah.
It was pull up the clock and say, "Can you just stop this thing following me?"
No, it's not mine, it's someone else sent it up to you. Yeah, just keep appearing in more and more awkward places until you do something about it.
Just ignore it. Just like from Ifrit.
That's
Yeah.
that's why I was still in the private room.
I had a private conversation with you.
Of course, coming in. Let the fun begin.
Mine.
No.
Yeah.
Just sit.
I'm gonna bring out
I know.
a small brewing
You
stand
said that you trust her.
and pop it, and before they go, I say, "Is this wood flammable?"
No.
Good. And I put down a little burning pot and start brewing some tea.
Yeah.
And I go, "That was a joke."
Funny. Shall we, Motus?
Yeah. Go into the room where there's like a silence.
I greatly dislike that person. Not a big one.
I agree.
She seems to be trustworthy, at least Karo. So
Karo said you're trustworthy, so I'm willing to ask this question. I don't know what type of information you'll have on it, but I'm going to hazard to guess that you have an idea about each one of us and what we are.
I'm aware of you all.
It does seem to be more than the cover of a book, so to speak. When it comes to me, you can know anything about that.
Not much. I think you probably don't know.
It seems like that information is guarded, like I'm not ready for it.
You might do would be.
What is your advice?
Wait till it's not guarded.
What is your advice for killing the big fucking dragon?
Quickly.
Yeah, no, I've got an axe for that.
Well, there we go.
She told me I'm all set, great. Do you know anything that might be able to help me in my path?
Not much, I'm afraid.
Is there anything that we can do for you?
Nothing really, no.
Good. If you're trustworthy and an ally, we will probably need as many as we can get. So, whatever connection that you might have to Karo, like I said, we're going to need allies.
I will think on it.
You are succubus, right?
Oh, yes.
I was just making a joke. The size difference thing caught me a bit off guard. Normally you change form, not shape.
Oh, I doubt them both.
Anyway, have a nice day.
You too.
Just get clean.
And with that, a quick 2-minute break. We'll get back in a second. And we're back. So, what we can do really quick. We pick up a fuel. We're all still within the shop of Lady Mirane. What is your plan? What do you want to do? Where do you
I
go?
sat down, was just waiting for Karo and everyone else to finish.
I walked out
yeah.
You walked out into the main shop front.
If
like a minute.
Yeah, for that question, like a minute, until about 10, 15, 20 minutes.
I will ask my question now.
Mm-hmm.
So go in, obviously.
Yeah.
We're thinking of taking a shard from Calisius.
Mm.
We know that there will be some form of response to that, because they obviously give him power and he needs at least 3 to reattain godhood. Do you possibly have any general idea about what his response is likely to be? Or is it will it be dependent on which shard you take from him? Or?
I imagine he will not be pleased anyway. He will retaliate in some way, shape or form.
We know that he has 2 in his possession. Shard of Pella, which we're not actually quite sure what that does for him. We also know he has the Shard of Celban, and we know that he is certainly affecting resurrection magics. And from what others in the party have said, it certainly seems that if one is to be successfully resurrected, it is a lot harder. Does he absolutely need the Shard of Celban for?
For what purpose?
Well, we know that he wants to get an army of the dead. I imagine that shard is going to make his life easier to do that if he has control over some measure of power over the realm of the dead. But does he absolutely need it?
Depends on what he is planning. If he wishes to pursue this army of the dead, she will need it. From what I'm aware, this shard allows him to control the rider of death, the embodiment of death, which he would face returning to life. And there's changes in the place from an avatar to the rider. This rider allows him to control the place between life and afterlife.
I see.
Memes.
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 She's receiving us.
Broadening
Sending
its
comes through.
She's receiving a sending.
Ah, right. I'll work out that too. Very well. Let's see. Do you, would you have any notion as to what exactly the Shard of Pearl gives him? Apart from the power that he
I am
needs.
unaware of the power of the shard.
Fair enough, fair enough. That is all. Thank you for your assistance in this matter.
Of course.
How's that? Is Motus outside?
Yeah.
Can I look at the well?
I really don't want to bring out paper in the middle of the plane of fire.
It's not magical, yeah, I'll ask her to.
So what are we doing?
Well, I was thinking it would be quite good to track down that dragon, but then I remembered we have some guests.
Yes.
We should sort out the guests.
Mm-hmm.
Home.
For now.
Home and then return.
At this point, I'll come out.
Yeah. Did you get what you were looking for?
Yes.
What do you think?
Hello.
What's going on?
I was just checking any lipstick marks on it at all.
Heris, stop it.
I don't trust Succubus.
Someone's tempted.
I mean, understandable, but
Celban there.
No, he's not in that building.
so, what were you planning?
We were attempting to determine what to do next.
Everyone hold hands.
We figured we'd drop off our guests. How are we getting them back?
Everyone hold hands.
Can you do that with this many people?
1, 2, 3.
It's 9 you can take.
It's 9.
It's 8 including myself.
It's 10.
Which yourselves, Click, Leah, Ethel, and the half-life in
Do you have a gate?
Is it? Hold on. Is it? If it's 10, then it's just enough.
To be fair, yeah, but that just feels like a dick move. Like, hey, sorry, you're not allowed.
You're up to
around.
8 willing
You
creatures.
to 8. You
Yeah,
and
well,
up
it's
to
9.
8 willing creatures.
No, can't Leah just get herself up?
Are you? Is that okay with you?
Just thinking if one of us goes in a bag of holding.
No,
The only one that would fit is the halfling dude.
Don't put me in the bag of holding.
you're not getting put on a bag of holding.
Why is there a clock in here?
Use it.
Don't touch that thing. Dear God, don't touch that thing.
I can jump into my ring.
You do a cast on a spell. It's
Well, hold on, we have to keep the
it's
gate.
it's easily solved. You roll the gate or Leah can go on at the time that they want to.
Well, I'm living now, if I'm way too warm here. I don't have plane ship prepared today.
Can you just like?
Yeah, I can, but it takes a bit more than just like, oh, cool.
I gathered.
Well, we don't know. You just.
I go stand next to Leah if she's ready to play shift out. Like, go.
Yep.
Yeah, just like let's
Take
go.
me with you.
What's Leah got playing?
No.
No, she said she doesn't have blade
Wow,
shield.
where's that Marvel that don't have plane ship prepared today?
Yeah.
Apologies, I misheard.
God dies.
I go stand next to
Or
Igneous.
die in a fire.
I'm just asking, looking at Iggy like.
Problem
when
is,
you're ready.
I would offer
Yeah.
myself to stay here.
Just cast it because she's not going to
Gate.
stop.
Pardon?
She can just cast it because Heris is not going to stop speaking.
Cast it.
I'm walking through that gate.
Just waiting for the decision to be made.
Yes, I'll
I mean, you can use after plane shift on someone can cast plane shift on themselves. Like, you can use plane shift on who the Heris can cast on.
You can just go.
It's
It's done. It's done. Like,
2 ways, Kate.
yeah, it's 2 ways. Like, someone on the.
walks through.
Yeah, then he's just going to get picked up.
Hawthorne's back!
just gonna run through because it's too fucking hot.
We make the bit of the mana really fucking warm for a moment.
Central heating.
Depends where the gate ends up.
Yeah, where are you gating this?
Or
Outside, please, outside.
Not the garden.
Oh, we have a rockery or some stones.
Where was that bit where you were fighting with Cather and destroyed?
The
Yeah,
garden.
that was a lot of places.
It could be anywhere.
From memory, I'll find a point that has enough space that is not near anywhere near Erdan's plants. That is not inside the manor.
I say, there's the teleport room, which is also.
Yeah, that makes sense. I'll go to the teleport room.
That's inside the mana though.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's still.
It's the teleport room. I was thinking, like, if I just say, oh, I don't know, Motus's room, we're all gonna die.
No, the first person that steps through will. Like,
Don't knock on his door.
And as reflex, I'm going in first and I am standing in front of that heckin' alarm. I want to beat Karo.
Will it go off? To hit.
You already
no,
rolled.
no, will it go off because the teleportation table didn't go off?
The gate appears, you all step through. Immediate relief of cool air
You hit me in the face.
as the Igneous jaw breaks. Blood all over the wall.
Maybe
Alarm
never
has gone.
complain about ice mountains.
41.
But it isn't
41
the
HP.
evening.
Yeah, just about.
It's evening, you say?
It is evening, yes.
Who's in the manor?
Everyone will be.
God damn it, didn't buy a fridge back.
Centaur works here, like now. Or is
Fari is.
Yeah, she's here. She's in appointment.
and she is the person who comes around.
Yes.
She's Karo.
I believe we have something to say to our friends.
Hi guys, we're home.
No, not those ones.
I
The
think-
ones
I'm
slashed on the
sleeping.
beach.
I turned to Ethel and. I can't remember half the guy's name. You're free now.
I apologise for the way that I acted in there. I was trying to make sure that we didn't attract more attention than we were prepared to deal with.
We can't let the halfling go just yet.
Why?
We need something from his mind.
I already tried.
Do you not want to keep it in a vial?
No.
Halfling runs away.
How am I keeping it in a vial?
Heris said that they could do that.
You trust. What are you talking about?
It's a
I'm
friend.
going to try
Put
and
that in
find
a
more
vial.
about Ethel and how how she's
doesn't
used
last
to living, like what she's good
Oh,
at,
didn't know that.
how her life used to be.
It's quite common.
Oh dear,
I've spent many
years in the plane of fire.
He's got-
I've been
he doesn't know
through
why
for
he's
many
working
decades
with
of my life.
Okay, in that
It must
case,
stay
So
down.
we just need to teach him.
Oh.
halfling.
in that case,
How
Celban
would you
will
like
admit
to
that
live?
he forgot that Click was there, I suppose,
Yeah.
and only thought about the halfling.
Oh, I used to live quite well, me and my family.
And where? Where was that?
Oh, back in the Empire. There was lots of help for us. I rolled randomly. It was either that or a hag.
She was gonna be a hag with two sisters and an upturned
I wanted to
boat.
have an upturned boat.
This is what happened to the one that escaped.
Yeah.
How long has it been since you were in the Empire?
Oh, I believe 20 or so years.
It's gone downhill a bit.
Oh, that's a shame.
There's a war ongoing
Oh, there's always a war somewhere.
Where about?
with the Empire.
Oh, the capital. An Emporia. I've forgotten the name of the city, but it's somewhere.
Swiftly moving on from that.
Why, where are we?
Not there.
You seem like Empire folk. Well, most of you seem like Empire folk.
I'm just gonna look around at the very
Yeah.
distinctly not human and go,
Inside.
what kind of empire did you used to live in?
Anyway,
Military knowledge. Military knowledge and stuff. Was the proficient history?
True.
So that's right, Karo?
Proficient history and having military knowledge and stuff. Was the Empire any different about 20 or so years ago?
I think she's just
Still
being
taking
nice.
slaves and shit like that.
Yeah.
Would you like a cup of tea or some bread?
Oh, yes, please, dear.
Okay. I'll walk over to a stove and start boiling tea. Would you like some, dear sir?
I just want to go home. Where are we?
Where's home to
I
you?
don't know. Not the plane of fire.
Where did it used to be?
Although, dear, the help was good back. No, it doesn't. So many slaves I used to have. Oh.
Stabs him.
Iggy has only ever killed one person in actual cold blood. Iggy is not making this person the second person.
No, he isn't.
No, you're making it the third because you'll kill Ethel.
Yeah, don't kill it.
No, he doesn't say that. He probably goes,
Was
oh,
the,
I used to live in a forest in South of here.
I was going to say, it's the only one where it's now a crater instead of a city, isn't it?
Yes.
Where? Which one?
Bull's Garden.
Bull's Garden doesn't exist anymore.
What happened?
It's turned into
Well, I'm just gonna.
Were
move,
my family still there?
I'm just gonna move him to the window and look at the moon.
Oh
How long have you been gone?
no. About a year.
Sunrise.
I'm gonna like start covering up like battle maps and plans with like sheets.
That's a very
Stuff.
good point.
Well, yeah, just looks out of the window, like pushes him to the window.
Where's the moon gone?
I mean, it's still there.
It's still there, it's just in pieces. Well,
What was a bit there?
most of it. One bit
Why
is in
tell
Bull's
what
Garden.
happened to the moon?
I cover over 2 cups of tea.
Oh, thank you.
A really arrogant person.
Oh, thank you, dear. Is it poisoned?
No, it's just tea.
Making sure. Make sure to kill her.
Ethel, what's your opinion on countries not affiliated with the Empire?
Well, that depends on the country.
How much does an average person make a day?
Enough.
No, I'm asking you, Matt.
About a gold a day.
I'm just gonna give them both 500 gold and be like, be on your way.
Thank you, good sir. Oh, I see. Well, thank you.
There's place, so I should probably give you the rundown of where we actually are. And I will let them know that they're in Cyrodilia, the current political climate, social stuff that would be relevant to surviving in the city.
Yeah, the halfling is like, not alone. Apple kind is a bit disturbed.
Insight. I'm going insight.
Why is he so
What's the room and a curse?
28.
Am I about to kill a granny?
Oh,
I'm about to kill him because that's all it is.
She's like, they can all vote? Where are the fields?
They're outside the city,
God.
there are farmers working hard.
Oh. Then I expect them to work hard.
Earn their wages.
And you can afford to pay them.
Yes, because the economy is actually vaguely robust and doesn't rely on free labour.
Well, there's always adjustments that can be made.
Agreed.
Karo?
Just out of pure morbid curiosity. Does Ethel look like any sort of missing generals from the Empire?
Make a perception check.
Any sort of like political people?
Now, how much does Karo want her to look like an enemy of the state?
I'm about to throw her out the window.
It doesn't, but if she does, then that means she's getting arrested. That means like people are getting told. Perception?
Mm-hmm.
Is it possible to guidance him or not? I don't know.
You've got
Okay.
bardic inspiration there.
No.
That's until you take a rest. It is evening time, it's cool in the evening.
That's 26, so I should have used that.
No, not really. Just like a normal, old, rich woman.
Okay.
You may have been brought up with some opinions that would not be looked on too kindly in the city.
I am open.
After all, I imagine you know what happens to my kind in Salvonia.
Yes.
Well, now you know how it feels. And hopefully it'll teach you some empathy for those who are in the same situation.
I can't. It's just an old woman. It's an old racist.
I just rolled and I was like, yeah, sure. But I will be off. Find some decent company.
Good luck to you.
Yes.
May you live free and strong.
I shall.
Just
As a bobcat. I swear to God.
Just cause I did get the information, so they should be back.
Mm-hmm.
Is Kira in the manor? Or she notes being friendly this?
It's night time. Probably I'll be in Batman. The city needs her. Yeah, you can look round in the room, see if she's there.
I just want, like, Celban's got detect magic and
Mhm.
seen this, but the monitor things back up.
Yeah.
So that one's probably not going to make it out of the city.
Wait, what's that?
Yeah, Ethel's probably not going to make it out of the city.
No, she's gonna get 2 blocks away and get stabbed.
By,
Like,
why
let's
is
just
it-
let that happen.
Huh?
Black Ops.
Oh, because she's part
Yeah.
of. Oh.
Yeah, kind of.
Just this image of
Should we take
I'll
our
roll
She's
it.
not a Russian spy.
She's been
roll me a d20.
on the plane of fire for 20 years!
Yeah.
Such a fucking deep cover that.
But that's the
some old dogs.
thing, that if she's been missing for 20 years, even though it's going to be odd information, she's a bargaining chip. We found your missing relative. Here's their finger, you can prove it's them.
You wanna cut off an old lady's fingers?
I'm down, this is the Black Ops 18.
18. As you're kind of about to head to bed, you see Kira walking out the door, covering something in a jacket. Not sure what it was.
Off my pay grade.
Just hear her outside.
Some bopped on the back of the head.
I don't know who Kira is.
Why did she have to be like that? I was trying to do something good!
And I thought it before you should
Okay.
I was just trying to do something good!
I can't wait for her return in campaign 2. She's like 105 and somehow stabs us in the back.
Rest in peace, Ethel.
Pieces.
She walks back in Kira's head and drops it, walks away.
Good Christ. Is the person from Duran here?
Probably.
Zathara.
Zathara, yeah. They'll be probably on watch.
Can I speak to you about Duran?
Oh, his voice. Yeah, yes, you may. No worries at all. What's happened to you like this? Yes.
I said to go to this and I would like to understand what that country is like. I have a basic map, but not much else.
very important note for the next campaign. Legacy of Ethel. Who will know what will happen? Yes, sorry, ask your question again.
Ethel's the big bad in this campaign.
Can you tell me more about how Terran is like? You know, laid out politically.
It has been many years since I was last in Tehran.
Yeah, some information is better than none.
It is, as you can just expect, a desert nation. The temperatures are rather high there. Lots of dunes, the occasional valley, sand everywhere. It is ruled by the leader, the Duma. He's a king, shall we say.
And where does Kavesko fit into him?
Keveskar resides in the Eternal Glassmaker, a large volcano. He is a political figure, as some may say, very influential, with lots of power. So one of his children, an ancient red dragon, is a representative of the Duma, who works alongside him.
Can you tell me more about this Duma?
He is the king, quite a tyrannical ruler, as were his ancestors before. Cares more about power and living his best life. And he does his own people.
Some of the people inside it are around. Like I said, I know nothing apart from red dragons being there. What are the people are? What are they like? What is the culture?
Most work because they must to survive for very little. They live in simple sandstone shacks while they
Kind of like Tatooine style.
very Tatooine style. While the Duma himself lives in a golden palace.
So, I guess my question is, if someone like Kavesko was no longer in the picture, how would that plan out, do you think?
There would be some changes, however the Duma does not rely on this dragon.
What do they rely on for him? What is it that he gives them?
He provides soldiers, wealth. But if it was all to vanish overnight, they would still have dragons loyal to the Duma. He provides many of his kin to the warriors for the Duma. What the fuck is
That's why I feel giggling to myself.
Coincidence has appeared.
Oh my god.
The second one, pretty.
Oh my god. I planned this from the beginning.
Yeah, and you know that couldn't be wrong so.
Oh wait.
I was going to say, do you just put Matt's NPC names into Google Translate and see what comes up?
I mean,
No.
I always read them backwards now to double check.
That was Alex.
Yeah,
That was Alex.
I know, but
I'm
Matt
not
was in
gonna
that
do that.
campaign, and I don't trust him
My
to have
brain
not picked
still
up
got
that
to do
trick.
that, right?
That's why none of us got it. Like, I'm not looking at that deeply.
And I was brand new to the game.
Say, I was brand new to D&D.
Yeah.
I just couldn't read.
No, you just ran around stabbing
in order
things.
to have actual change, this person would need to also vanish.
Yes. But then one of his children would take his place.
Regicide anyone?
Thinking about it. Okay.
And if there are to Paris, and then one of the ruling class would take up the position.
What would you say would change Tehran for the better?
Destroying the entire nation.
Is there a way of doing it without destroying the entire nation?
Drop the
People have tried. No one succeeded.
I'm not a person.
The Dragon Army.
Many have tried and have succeeded. Tyrant is not a nation where people in this area think it is run by this is just sticks and stones. It is not. We have dragons that are on our side. We have weapons, armor. We have elite warriors, monsters within the sands that beckon and answer the beck and the call of the rulers.
Interesting. So,
Liberating our game would be very, very difficult. To liberate an entire nation.
I've done stupid.
Yeah. I'm not going to say we'll definitely whack it.
Step up from the ladder.
I mean,
It's a big fucking step up.
I could literally just be like, chop my dad's head off and then just be like, this is my position now.
You could.
And then I could put political influence on that.
It'd be hard to run it without you being there, though.
I mean, I would have to trust somebody, another dragon to run it.
Yeah.
Stagnant.
Stagnant.
Pretty sure they did.
Give it out.
I'm not against the idea of liberating this entire place. The issue is, like, out of game. Calasius is going to do a fucking number on this planet regardless of what happens. The more people are divided, the less likely that we are going to have a proper defense against it. Even if I take a retinue of fucking dragons with me,
It's a good word.
it is still a positive. The only thing is I would need to rehouse them and leave Tyran be. That would be the best, like, most easiest thing, but I don't think Calasius much cares for the people of Tyran or the fucking people in charge. And they are happy that I lived a good life, but when shit hits the fan, I ain't gonna be living it. So if I take that position and apply political pressure, and when Calasius comes down and sticks his dick in a bit, they're gonna probably turn.
Such a great turn of phrase.
Like, they'll probably turn to me. That's my thought process. Anyone else got any ideas? Because I'm fucking fresh out.
I will say, out of game, you are not going to be able to liberate Tyrant and change the whole country.
That's fine.
You can obviously go in and be like, cool, I'm a dragon now. Hey, all these dragons. You can like work with them, but you will not be able to like. I mean, you can try, but it's not going to be like a cool side quest. 10 is a different place.
I understand.
It's going to be. It's not like the Empire.
So a thought popped up because of the stuff that we heard that's a bit out gamey.
No, that's I'm talking about like above the table ideas.
So maybe what the succubus person is saying is we don't need to gather shards. Like we need to unite the nations.
Exactly.
Like we're playing Callie's game. Like
I do agree with that idea. My thinking is like we need not only power for ourselves to be able to fight Calasius at the end, but we need allies to be able to get us there.
Yeah.
Like I said, that's why I'm thinking like if I can take his position when shit hits the fan, they will turn to me for it, and then I'd be able to put more pressure on.
So it might be better to try and ally with them rather than take them over.
Exactly.
Yeah, that seems like it would work. Very.
Yeah, that's my point. Is like
So
I understand that the people of Tyran are probably gonna get their shit kicked in for like the next 300 years, but
yeah, you get the nation on your side,
exactly.
but you wouldn't change how it is.
Yes, which in the short term, if we defeat Calasius, I can then just spend time trying to change that from with a ginormous fucking lifespan.
Yeah. Right. Well, it's late at night.
Yeah, I think 11 o'clock.
Do you want to try it?
Try what?
The ritual?
Yeah.
To take the shard.
Well,
Eventually.
Do you mention it out loud?
Are you saying this in game or out game?
I'm saying out.
Okay.
Oh, not right now.
I think
Why not?
I
we
would
should.
say long rest first. So
Yeah.
we can have
Yeah.
some resources.
Hey,
You see Leah, and I will say, Leah had a rough time in the playing fire.
We
She's
should.
not very good at avoiding the heat. She is still dripping in sweat. And it's like, I'm going to bed, fuck you all.
Take a
I
shower.
hate this place. Yeah, I'm having a bath, a cold
There's a bad.
bath.
We should gather the other
Yeah, she
Erdans, although that's not the right word for them. Titans.
She's
got
got
a
a
do that.
2,000 gold
One
back
of
for
them that's
the
free at the
Yes,
moment.
she
We
does.
should grab them for this.
She came from one
Paragon,
just
thank you.
the copper bath.
I like the idea of it.
Yeah, no, that's my thought process. That's why I'm putting it to the
Oh,
group.
God.
There is one more thing that we could do.
What's that?
We have a friend upstairs and we have information that could help him.
Oh yeah.
Who's that?
Should we speak to Bell? Should we-
Oh, yes!
Bogo's
Right.
not
Right away!
Okay.
Bogo's not here.
Bogo's not here.
Oh my god, I forgot about that. I really want to do that, like ASAP.
Yes, that's something that we should do. We should try
Because
and contact.
maybe we could do it in a place where Pelor is strongest. And he might be able to be like,
Mm-hmm.
I would also like to. Does Karo's book have the spell divination?
I think so. I need to.
I thought it was anything really connected to Cody. So.
The spells would work, but they link back to Kutha.
Right.
So
Okay.
it's like you can cast divination, commune, but it can only give answers. It's the restricted to Kutha's knowledge. Or knowledge about Kutha.
Right.
So if Kutha knew, like, oh yeah, that's what Palo wants, then yeah, it would say, but it would have information.
Yeah, I got divination.
Is Bogo's tower with him? Or is it here?
No, it's called a keep right now.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You'll have to wait for you to take them with it.
We'll get to that.
We'll get to that, but
Yeah, but.
know.
one thing at a time.
Yeah, good, very good point. So,
Rest.
we contact Urshi, not Urshi, Urshi's lost.
What?
Freaking Harness.
Yes. Illustrator
Yeah.
/ harness. That's actually a good point. We'll probably get him.
And then I should prepare all of the buff spells.
Get buff spells. I'm planning on using divination to find out some information about the possible reaction that could happen afterwards. Also planning to try and
I will tell you now, you will get any answers from that.
not from divination.
No.
Okay.
I'm just
It is-
wondering if we can
I'll say
speak to someone else who we know has a
it wouldn't be a
Shard.
good answer.
and see if we
Right.
can get their assistance.
We wouldn't-
Yeah.
Okay.
The
Um,
more of us,
I made a
the
list.
If
mentioned
we
going
have
to harness.
Right.
Mhm.
With Callie.
I made a list.
harness
Yeah.
and maybe the Aphrodites, maybe they'd be interested in this fight.
Do they have shards?
And they're titans, so they
Oh, I
might.
didn't realise
my
it.
tower, put all my dresses and my hairbrushes in my lamp.
Why you don't need them?
Eventually I'll have them.
I'll say to
Someone
Motus.
is open a lamp.
You know what? I'll say to Motus. You want to go to the cathedral tomorrow? That's probably the best place we could
That's
go.
what I was thinking.
And what do we want to ask? Sort of what hell?
I think we might get a better idea of asking, see if we can get a reaction from Pello and see what he thinks. Because if he's like, nah, dog, it's fine.
Oh, of course.
If it's fine as in terms of we don't have to do
Yeah.
this now.
Yeah. I think that we'll go to bed. We'll do that.
Yeah.
Sleep.
Everyone is going to go on rest. Karen,
Mhm.
have a question?
Just like half an hour before getting rest, because of what he's learned, Karo's just gonna sort of focus inward and see if he can like sort of sense like the fiendish path.
Make a charisma check.
Just check.
Oh, you'd still have those 2 dice because it's not been done.
Yes.
That's
That
better.
is one.
They are Titan-like games. Huh.
You focus on yourself, and you try and think and try and find on it. Focus on this the fiendish element, and you do pick something up, but it's deep within you, and it's not very prevalent. It's just there. You know, it's like it's a gene that is very deep in your DNA.
I'm surprised it's never come up the number of times you've used divine sense.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's how little it is.
What's
It's
about
probably-
focusing out, not in with that?
Yeah, it's that little that I wouldn't even class as anything. But it could grow if you wanted it to.
Anonymous, that's something necessary. Fuck off with your 20s.
Did you just,
Then
for
it's
goodness sake,
simply
man?
just lies dormant as a part of you that's not really there or doesn't really do anything. Not for you, anyway. But Daddy gone crazy.
That's probably what sent him fucking crazy.
It doesn't make sense. And you've seen some of the scribblings he's got. Bit of it looks in hand. Just some mad scribblings. And you think, yeah, that's right, you do have shorthand. Could be a bit of madness written in fan or demonicness, like fan.
If he's gone that far deep, and like get the extra D8 for smites.
Maybe.
That's how,
Yeah.
when I break his legs inside that armour,
If you're broken, you need to break the spine of the armour.
either way.
Make an EMP.
Makes EMP. Yeah,
Okay,
it's
make
sleep
clockwork.
time.
Neutron box.
Yeah, sleep time.
Do you all take a long rest?
Yes.
Yes.
Must leave my lamp though.
Can colour.
I'm doing decorating.
Do my usual.
That's
You
about
okay?
us too.
Cushions.
A long rest. You awaken the following morning to the sounds of birdies.
Yee. Heris, you wake up with a boiled egg next to you. A peeled boiled egg.
So in my room, down there,
Next to the ring.
the ring is hidden in my room.
So you are in the room.
Yes.
Okay, there is a peeled boiled egg on your nightstand.
On the bed. Where's the ring on Curiosity?
It's under the pillow.
It's not really hidden.
No.
It's hidden. It's under a pillow. You can't walk in and see it.
Click's wearing it.
People get a surprise.
So, how does this ring work? Is it you?
So it's a genie lamp. So
Oh, cool.
it's a demi-plane. After 10 hours.
Oh, someone's having a bad day today.
After 10 hours, I pop out.
For stuff,
So good.
there's a 5, a 7, and an 8 on my fate dice.
Ooh.
So,
Might make them.
in the morning, as early as possible.
Harris,
Open the door.
you exit your ring and the ring appears on your finger. And you immediately fall 10 feet and splash into a lake in the centre of the city. Just
Bastards.
What?
Did you get picked up by a magpie?
And then, yeah.
Oh, it did.
No. Okay, you found it.
I expected it to click actually.
So Click would have just shot. We've been sitting there waiting
Put
for
it under the door.
Like, Heris doesn't do this.
This ring is not Heris shaped.
I will shake off.
Stop pushing people.
So come I think it has no brain.
Hang on here.
Not too faster.
Looking down, is it shiny?
Yeah, it's reflecting the sun. Blind someone playing airship veers off towards them. Anyway.
Are there any shops?
Let's go.
Time to talk
not
to a brass
right
dragon.
now, probably like a few hours.
Let's go to the
I'll
carnival.
find a witch shop.
Let's go to the carnival and let's do it today.
Oh, doing it now.
I made you one.
Yes.
I made which one?
Okay.
We should only do
The 5 silver.
Who's going to be the
So
vessel?
one
That's what I want to
Jet
speak to
black.
the carnival about.
my own hair colour.
That's an interesting idea.
Gold. Please request a bit of hair.
Because they might want it back.
So I want like emo if I didn't ball.
You taking anyone with you towards to the cathedral in the morning?
Everyone.
I'm going.
Has anyone messaged Harness? Because I read.
Not yet. I will cast Sending on Harness.
Mhm.
I will say, thinking of taking shard from Calysius today. Do you want to be part of it?
You would get back. That sounds like a dangerous objective. I would, but I'm unfortunately occupied here, trying to move the dragon's sleeping body somewhere safe.
Ah.
Best luck.
I will say,
Yes.
Harness would, but he's currently busy dealing with that ancient white dragon. That's currently asleep.
Remind me what we need for this ritual. We need to make sure that we have it. before we go.
25k diamond.
Yeah, and I'll read out the stuff you need. You need 700 gold worth of opal and a 25,000 gold diamond, both are consumed in the process. You also need, generic ritual supplies, incense, chalk, candles, holy symbols, the stuff that doesn't have any total cost, but I imagine you would have between you. Probably some smelly salts as well.
We need. I don't think we have an opal.
We need the opal.
We need to find an opal. This is where we can't find an opal.
You can find an opal.
We're in the city.
You're in the capital of Cyrodiil.
If not,
more or less anything you want.
How,
I'll nab
how
one from someone's
expensive does it
bracelet.
need to be?
700 gold. You probably find like 2 opals, 350 gold each. That works.
If not, I'll nab one from someone's jewelry box.
I've paid for it.
Okay.
So if you could add that to your sheet.
How much? 700.
700.
Yeah, I think we should talk to the cardinal about who they trust, whether if they are allowed us to keep it.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to give it to the cardinal?
I'm not particularly against it.
Would the cardinal be able to protect it? I suppose so.
He's really powerful.
They are a high level divine.
That's
the word. Thank you. I didn't want to say spellcaster.
20th level.
But the cardinal might also be happy with one of us taking it.
Mm.
I just wanted to get that clarification. They are the closest to Palo that we know.
We know that a deity can have more than one. I wonder if a mortal can have more than one.
No. I will tell you this. Because you'll remember, you were told that none of you can possess more than one. It would rip you apart that much power. As in, it doesn't matter who it is, even Erdan, you cannot physically harness that much power. You would be ripped to
Radiant
shreds.
Pulse?
I suppose I was very interested in Vesh's, but getting away from Cali.
To the cathedral.
So you find 2 taxi drivers outside. You get.
Well, you do
I didn't
cross
tip
blades.
them. I wanted to tip them because they made a comment. Oh, whatever.
Except the next time we'll
Are
probably
you
see them.
getting the cart there? Are you walking there?
We can all fly, right?
Can you give up the shard?
No.
You can just hang it.
I might give it to
I
somebody
can't
else.
carry you.
You can try to. It's up to the shower.
Oh, yeah, I
Maybe
can
you
carry you
have
there.
to- yeah.
If you want my homunculus, I can carry you there.
I'm not being carried.
No, one.
Yep's strong enough to carry people. Can I ride on Yep? Can you give me a piggyback?
No, he can't. I don't think. He might be able to give you a pick. No, your legs would get in the way of his wings.
Okay.
He'd just have to hold. He'd be able to hold you.
What about a princess carry?
No, you're not. The arms are too small. Literally just holding you.
I'll take it.
Holding here.
I'll take it.
Okay.
It sounds
Oh,
fun.
yeah, I can fucking flame strike.
Yeah, but Erdan, that's bored at me.
You actually have
Some of us can't
every
fly.
energy left from it. You can fly.
Who can't fly?
I'm not spending one of my transformations.
Is he
I
strong
can
enough to
just-
carry Karo?
Okay.
I can
Yes.
make you fly me.
Hey Karo, do you want to fly?
You would just get attacked.
I'm getting attacked.
Yeah, I'm getting attacked.
Oh. cheesy.
It's a gold, right?
Yeah. There you go.
This is so much cheaper than the plane of fire.
I am not with you guys.
Wait, where's Heris?
Heris is somewhere in the city.
Yeah,
We've left Heris behind moving on.
no, I was about to say, before we leave, I was going to say, where is Heris? Have they woken up yet?
It's fresh.
Can I see the shine?
Not like a silver.
It's the gold.
Ding, there she is.
I'm trying to look at spells that would be useful for this.
Yeah.
Fresh fish back.
Everyone's gone.
Yeah, everyone's gone.
No, I haven't. I'm not leaving without Heris.
Yeah, no.
Oh, you're
Buddy
waiting for
system.
Heris to get back.
We wait.
She's
we
going
wait
to
for Heris.
take hours.
Yeah, but I mean, I wouldn't know that Heris is randomly.
Oh, you see that? Yeah, Heris is in a lake somewhere.
What? Why did she decide to go
Oh,
there?
I put a ring there. When she woke up, then she found the lake.
Can she teleport to it?
Oh, it goes back to a finger, yeah. It's fine.
Why did you put her inside a lake?
Funny.
Which lake was this?
A big one in the park. There'd be a shark in there. I'll find out.
How do we contact Heris to meet them along the way without spending a ridiculous level spell slot? Can you do that?
No, I can't like send. I can cast send it. I can't cast sending today. I don't think I can. Maybe I can.
Just welcome gift, didn't type anything
I can't cast sending today, but like I know the spell.
I'm just gonna fly back to the
Yep.
with my group.
He
Make
knows
gunshots.
at this point.
Oh my god, you look like the Green Goblin now.
Oh my god. Harris will be gone.
I've always been the Wicked Witch of the West.
No, Harris grows jet black hair in this
Didn't
one.
I make you a broom?
Tatty right
I've
in
had
jet
a
black hair.
broom long before.
No, I meant John. Didn't I make you a broom? Did you refuse it? I made everyone who wanted brooms to fly.
Oh!
Yeah.
Hey, welcome
I've
to
got
me.
that.
Welcome to
Yeah?
Right,
You probably have a broom of flying.
I
But
probably
Caro couldn't use it.
Now I'm too early.
Yeah.
I'm way overweight then.
I've got one. It's great. I love
what's
that
the weight
thing.
limit on a broom of flying?
You can't.
Like £500.
Oh, right, yeah.
Carrot armor and carrot.
I'll check if I made one. Hang
I'm
on.
assuming you put your plate now.
I'm pretty sure. I think you might have. Let me check my inventory.
7 down plaque.
How long does it take me to get back to that?
Yep, I made 2 brooms of flying, so one's for you.
No, well, it wouldn't have been the main park. It would have been the park in the court, so like 20 minutes.
So, bought
Wait, I made 3
bought
actually.
Fish, I bought the wigs.
I've got one of them.
Well, to get the fish, you'd have to go
What
all
do
the
you
way
think
back to
the
the
fish flying
outskirts of the city, so it would take them a few
You
hours.
might have made it for me now.
Yeah, you get attacked in like
Like
2
that
hours,
into it.
an hour.
Right, I'm flying.
Flying would probably take. Yeah.
So you made one for me straight.
Yeah, yeah.
Flying.
I'll take like 2 hours there and back.
Okay. So I get back to the manor 2 hours later.
Yeah.
Is the place deserted?
Is the place deserted 2 hours after you wake up?
What are we doing? Are we waiting for Heris?
I guess so.
Could we contact Heris and get them to meet us in the right direction?
I can cast sending. Where are we heading so I can tell her?
Cathedral.
Thank you. Which one so I can tell her?
The big, gigantic
Which is
one.
called.
I don't know.
The one with Harthy inside it.
No point. I'm gonna get a point myself. It's like 1d10 I can actually roll.
I don't know names,
The
Matthew.
Temple of Pelor, right?
Nope.
The-
I mean,
It's
yeah.
the Sunbright Cathedral, isn't
Yeah.
it?
There you go.
Well, no point, so we're bearing a point.
Hmm?
You can have a point. It means nothing for you, but I get dice.
Points mean prizes.
You get your child back.
What are you sending to?
Heather.
No idea where you are. We're heading to the Sunbright Cathedral. Please catch up with us. Where the heck are you?
So you did not do this to me. One person off the list. We'll meet you there later.
To be fair, I can see why Heris would think it's serious. Considering there is currently an egg on your bedside.
All my beds.
You know what they say? Egg on the bed stand, Harris in the lake. That's what they do.
Thingy and I wouldn't have bumped into each other in the night, would we?
No, you would have gone way after.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go straight to the manor, I'm gonna ignore it.
So are you all still there 2 hours after you wake up?
No, because
No,
now
we
know.
had to
No?
the cathedral.
Okay, yeah.
So you arrive back at the manor. Are you taking Leah with you?
If she wants to come.
She'll come with you.
So, bucket of fish. So, everyone's pillow becomes a fish.
Okay.
Wait, have you not come to meet us at the temple?
No.
No?
Even after we sent in you?
Yes.
Yes.
This is what I'm saying. You're just wasting time. Like, that's literally what they do.
I didn't hear you say that, sorry.
Everyone's pillow is a fish?
Put a pillow, fish onto a pillow.
I don't have a pillow.
Yes, that was my pillow. I'm just clear.
Best.
Hmm?
I thought you go off the Karo, you wouldn't do shit like that. If you're doing something like that, you'd throw you and
He'd just
put it under the line.
He just drowned you.
Yeah.
And you're gonna get hit in the face with the fish.
Alright.
With the rest of the fish, we'll just leave it out for cooking.
It's just like. Get up in the morning to change the beds and there's just fish everywhere. Poor guy. Anyway,
And
the
then
rest of you.
I will go find everyone.
Okay, this will be an hour after all of this. The rest of you arrive at the Sunbright Cathedral first thing in the morning. The service coming to an end. You might get the very early service arrive with the sunrise. People making their way out.
Why did you do this to me?
You arrive. Colonel Harvey is still, near the altar after giving the service. Again, probably speaking to a few patrons, but as you all arrive, she will direct them towards the priest and stuff.
Long rest.
And we'll wait for you.
Do you have anyone where you can speak privately? Somewhere that is blocked from divination magic?
Of course. I can take you to a private chamber.
I must ask, any news on the child?
Not since you departed now. They seem in a similar state to where they were when you left. She will lead you to quite a large, almost like a separate chapel, like a smaller chapel. I think probably a private chapel, but still quite large.
Yeah.
A few simple, wooden pews, smaller altars. And she'll kind of about 30-foot chamber. Will lead you in. This is my personal chapel. For my personal services, my closest acquaintances.
Well, we're looking to do something that can be rather risky and dangerous, and we wanted some guidance on it. You would be the right person to speak to. You know about the shot that was taken from underneath here.
I'm aware.
We do have the means to try and attempt to get it back.
I see. How is that?
There is a ritual that is able to use other shards to pull shards from others.
It seems dangerous. Like it could be a Heris, I'm going to call his voice or half. It could be a potentially quite dangerous, could it not?
Yes.
I see.
I understand that's probably not what you want with your morning after service. But we find it important to delay this idiot from getting what he wants just so we can
I understand what you're suggesting. It does make indeed quite a lot of sense. Can I be of any assistance in this manner?
Your wisdom would be greatly advised in manners which I feel Motus will advise you on.
And any assistance during the ritual itself if you're willing to give it.
I can see what I can do to assist.
We are wondering, first and foremost, would, I know it might sound like a stupid question, but is it possible that we could get the blessing from Pelo to attend this?
I can attempt to contact Pelo, see what he advises.
If that is possible.
Of course.
And someone as well.
Mm.
And if they know someone.
Yeah.
Someone for what exactly?
We need a retainer, someone to hold the shard when it is taken.
To take responsibility for it and be a vessel. To risk becoming the target of Calisius again. But to gain great power. Someone who can be trusted to hold power, but not abuse it. To be strong enough to protect it.
I do know of one of my paladins that may be able to help. Unless you yourselves know of anyone.
Well, the information that we had at hand was, we thought you would be the best candidate at first. If you have somebody that can retain this shard.
1 second. You may have someone. That is an ascendant power of one of his like I can't remember. We'll double check who.
Is it Talon?
Town. No, hell. Bodies.
If you have someone that can retain it, that is great, but we only have a select few people that we do trust. If you put trust in someone, we will put trust in that as well. But as far as we are aware right now, the best candidate is yourself or one of us with the blessing of Pelo.
I can seek Pelo's guidance.
If that is possible, thank you.
There was also the matter of perhaps attempting to return it to Pelor. We're not entirely sure if that could be done.
Do not often work like that. Perhaps it is possible, but I will also ask with my prayer. Talon would have been a good option. Not an option.
Yeah.
That's like,
You think
yeah.
Calder's key?
And he might be the traitor.
Yeah, I'm also. We're all.
Yeah, it could be.
Yeah.
I'll say it's been enough of you. But I'll say it's an option. You can have both teleport him here.
Yeah.
He is also. Don't give it to Bogo.
I think he might be useful helping out.
What Bogo?
No, Talon.
I'll tell you now. Descendant of Light Brigade. Angel. He could be helpful.
Get Catherine on this too.
Yeah, angry.
No, we need to find like a war god for.
Oh. No, he's
Tempest.
Yeah. So Conor Harvey will beseech Pelor. I'll use my nice golden dice for this. Prayer from Conor Harvey. Anything give right?
Guidance.
Guidance, what's it?
Regular inspiration.
What check are they doing?
That'll be a religion check.
Religion?
If he wants it.
I can give them advantage.
she's
I can
sorry.
assist them.
Probably not with this.
Because they're praying.
That's more of like.
ability.
That's fine. Yeah, I can cast Enhance Ability. I'm not going to use spell slots for anything else today, I don't think. So.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, as in, I'm going to use them for the same things. But
Yeah, I mean, you have backup to pew people, right?
30.
yeah.
So just a little bit good then.
A few minutes go by. And eventually she will, end this prayer. Pelor, my connection to Pelor is weakened as a result of this shard being taken.
Yeah.
But I do not see any reason Pelor would oppose this. Regaining his shard and bring it back into his fold would be nothing but a benefit for him. As for a person that can take it, I myself will not. I am a high priest, I will not. I'm not wary to take such an item. There may be a paladin here I can speak with.
Would you be against one of those?
I wasn't told not to grant it to one of you. But it didn't seem like it would fit best for you. Perhaps an ally of yours or maybe one of mine.
It's taking a big risk.
Is Heris here yet?
No, there's nobody here for a while.
It can be till it's over.
Do you want me to ask Talon to come along?
Yes, but I say we do that with the wind.
What's that then?
I did not hear that, sorry.
I said we're doing it with a risk.
Of course. Everything we do is with a risk.
When he gets here, just straight out and ask him.
He'd have to answer truthfully in front of you.
You can dodge the question.
And if he does, then we know.
I'm fine with that.
Perhaps we shouldn't do that particular bit right in the middle of a cathedral. There are civilians around.
That's a good point.
If we get him into a locked room, it's just us and him.
I can take you down to the vault.
Well,
It is below the cathedral where the shard was originally. There are defended areas.
I just don't particularly want a solar detonating over the pews.
He's not solar.
He's not
He's
so
an
long.
angel. He's a solar class 1, but he's an angel.
I apologise. An angel detonating over the pews.
we're already in like side of it room.
Yeah, but
I can take us into the vault below,
Mm.
where the shard was originally held.
That
Seems
sounds
like
good.
it would be a good idea.
I think get over with teleporting here.
Bogo.
Well, at least the only person that can teleport him unless someone is attuned to the hammer teleportation.
DF is currently.
Can I just take the I think I'm going.
I will come with you because Dieppe only follows very specific instructions.
That's fine. I have a rock from the house.
As do I. Let's go.
Can I? I'm gonna pick something up in this car in this room.
Oh yeah, sure. If you ask her,
Well
she'll give you
saved.
like
Yeah.
a candelabra.
You're coming with me, hard.
The con can come if you wanted to.
I think it's better doing it in the vault here than doing it.
She
in the
will say,
vault.
if you wish to use the vault, you must. It is protected against most spells. Of what these glitches may throw out of the island or whatever, maybe you can overcome them. But simple teleportations, it is hollowed ground as well, things that normally cannot enter.
That sounds like a better place.
Nice.
So.
So goes a lich.
Bogo's a lich. Yeah.
Bogo's a skull, isn't it?
But
Do you think he would be able to enter
No,
this
no,
area?
no,
No,
Bogo.
would we just teleport there, grab Talon, teleport back?
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Also,
I don't have to-
Bogo doesn't have to teleport with the person. He can
Rock.
just off you go.
I forgot. I also yes, let's go.
My hand is on the air.
Shump. Yeah, you all go.
I need to roll, don't I?
Roll D100, 100. We go roll between.
Okay.
Like this one rolls like 102 times.
72.
Boom, what you arrive in Koldoki.
Check on the other child that I'm looking
Child is fine. Learning actually a bit of common orc with Bogo at the minute, and Elven as well, because you can't see how to speak. He's also in the meantime disintegrating like packaging that's arriving until the builders can help start building.
at. Yeah.
Do you see Celban doing this?
Yeah, I know. Talon,
Yeah.
can you come here?
I'm right here.
Good. Just accept this. Put your hand on the
Okay.
Get us out of here!
I mean, what?
just before we go, I'm gonna be like, Bogo, I know your password. And then just leave.
We see Bogo confidently leaving the child. He's not prepared.
I restrained myself very well for that.
I did it for you.
How will be? I left the stove on.
It'll be fine.
I'm boiling well, but
We could have probably told you beforehand.
I'm going to be. We're not going to arrive. We're right outside, right?
you'd be like, yeah, you can't teleport into the vault.
Yeah,
you can
just-
arrive like on the outskirts of the cave.
Just be like, we need to talk to you in here. Inside the church.
Very well.
What did he get?
I got 17. We'll follow you all in.
Oh, it's just me and Salman.
Follow you both in.
How have you been anyway?
Well, I'm not really one for building and architecture. We did, get back in the fight soon.
Mhm.
Well, we've got news for you.
Okay.
Hopefully.
Okay.
We've
I'm just going to
got-
start leading him down.
He looks a bit concerned. Like his hand is on his lance as he's walking down these stairs. Still in Karo's
Wow.
mastercraft.
Celban just perceives that as him being ready.
Football's being led down this, and you kind of wander through it. And it's in the private chapel as well. There's a secret entrance that leads down these huge spiral stairs. And eventually, there is no railing or banister anymore. It's just a spiral stairs and a huge chasm, and it's decorated in what looks like a vaulted area. Rows of artifacts that leads up a set of stairs. There's like other very well secured vault paladins. Unlock the door. You're let in.
Oh, I
And
absolutely
you lead
hate
into
this.
an empty kind of, again, a separate vault which is unlocked. I know people in here constantly, there's nothing to guard in certain areas, they're just always on guard. And they will lead you into a separate empty vault, which is probably, quite big. 30 full room, it's pretty big. And again, you walk and follow the same path. And right, I imagine by this point, while you've been setting up the ritual.
Yeah.
Yep. So you begin, placing down the incense.
Have you handed out your...
Not yet. Right, it's obviously going to be us two.
Yes, since we are the only ones with the power to be able to do this.
Mhm. Who else needs the help?
I was trying to get the shot.
Mhm.
We are the ones who will need the help.
And
I
the
don't-
paladin who was taking
Can
on
you be
responsibility.
like open about like who specifically?
So basically, those two are going to make checks to try and connect to one another, then a check to connect to the lost shard, then an opposed check against whoever has the shard to pull it to you, and then whoever's taking the shard must wrest control from whoever has it to them. It's 4 checks in total.
Okay, that's good.
So their checks count as 1 and 2.
Yeah, so it is, check 1 to connect to each other, check 2 to connect to the shard,
At what point is the ritual irreversible?
soon as it starts. once it begins, it's not like a minute between. It's like boom. As soon as you connect to one, as soon as you connect to one another, is when the components vanish. That's the point of no return. You can set it up, think about it, break it down. Once you are in the action of doing it, it starts, pass, fail, whatever, and that is the attempt.
Will we be able to have spells ourselves, cast spells on ourselves to be able to?
Beforehand, yeah, of course.
Okay, cool.
So let me just get this right. Connect to each other, connect to the distant shard, wrestle the shard, gain ownership of the shard.
Yeah.
Great.
And the person who's receiving this shard makes that final check, or is it?
Yes, well, so that technically falls out of the ritual because the shard is then there, but it would be, I imagine, someone's going to take it straight away in this case. That person would then wrestle that control back from whoever has it already. So the ritual incorporates connecting to one another, connecting to the shard, bringing the shard to you. And out of the ritual is a separate check to wrestle control, but I imagine it's going to be all under one big blanket because you're not just trying to get it, you're trying to take control of it.
Right before the ritual, can someone
I
try
am-
and do something for me so I can still free barb them and get advantage? Oh. I've done that before.
I'm going to give Talon like the expedition as we're moving through.
Very well. Your plan is to what? Wrestle this shard from Calisius?
Yeah, I'm going to ask you a straight question. I require a straight answer.
Very well.
He's currently surrounded.
Yeah, holding it lands tight and passive insight, we don't make that check.
22.
No, this is before he gets there.
Oh.
Yeah, he seems defensive.
Do you, or have you ever, in any way, shape or form, worked with, for, or an ally with Calisius or anyone that is connected to him?
Ooh. It would be his knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
He would answer with, no, I would never, I have not. That is true.
Yeah, you hate Calisius. Can we shut that door,
Yeah.
please? You have always expressed your hatred.
This is why last I'm walking.
Mm-hmm.
Oh right,
Yeah.
we're still ritualing.
Is your plan in the future to make sure that Calisius is dealt with?
It is.
Do you plan on trying to gain any power for yourself?
Yes, but only to complete my cause.
What is your plan once your cause is complete?
I never thought of that. Well, is it true, by the way?
And now that's at the point where I'll fucking like push him into basically the room.
Yeah.
Seeing the mental, I'll look to Motus.
Yeah.
Well,
Give a nod.
I will basically tell him, look, we're looking to get the shard from Calisius to give us more breathing room so we can make allies, make friends, and gain stronger so we can help deal with him.
Very well.
The issue is, I will admit, dubious nature on it, but we do believe there is someone that is compromised in the Light Brigade. Which is why I'm asking you these questions.
I understand. It is possible that over this war with them, Calisius has wounded them in some way, turning them to his side.
We know of three,
Yes.
we know of three who are of the original Light Brigade who still are alive.
Yes, that was
Gallion, there's Bestian, and there's, is her name Alara?
Yofield.
Newfield?
Yofield this way. Yes. Yes, Gallion the Golden Light, the leader of the Brigade who resides. Vestra the Divine Warden, Interval Senator, he also resides in Iceland. And Yofield the Swift of Irun, they also reside in Ireland. As for Peritus of Centaur, and Karo of Tyr, and Pellier of Eldath, they are perished. As for Umbal and Helm, I'm unaware.
Interesting.
Well, we was, like I said, looking to get the shard from him. I'm the best person that we believe to put it in his view.
Someone just does that.
No. Very well.
I'm setting off magic circle around as well.
Erdan, before we try and connect our shards, we should try and understand each other as much as possible. Is there anything that we feel we are at odds with each other about?
The only thing I can imagine is my current openness about my true self. I know that it has severely affected my relationship with Fawn. And I know that you particularly cared about that.
I disagree with how you went about it. I think you had the right to know, but you also had the right to choose. I don't agree with your actions, but I still support you. And I, for one, am incredibly grateful to you. You have saved my life. The lives of those in the past.
Just be done here. Sorry. Apart from shots.
And my child, my family, more times than I can count. You have intervened with the divine to save us many times, and I'm grateful to have you as a companion.
As am I, and as have you. You have saved us. Even if you sometimes do not feel like you have saved us or you have been unused to us, know this, that you have, and you are incredibly valuable to us, incredibly loved by us, even if sometimes we don't show it and sometimes we don't act like it, but
every community has its squabbles, and I feel like we've grown past ours.
as do I.
And this ritual poses a risk to me to lose what I've gained, but to you, you risk everything. Your shard is who you are.
That's not true. You were a person before you had the shard.
The shard was always there.
I disagree with the idea that he is an item and a shard. That was my point.
I understand your point, and I
Things
agree.
Things that we carry do make us who we are, but they do not reflect everything. Is my point.
I understand. But what I mean is, I think if your memories are with your shard, and it goes, it might change who you are. So, if we have a choice, I'd rather protect yours. But I have faith. I know you don't believe in fate particularly, Motus. But these do seem to be paired with us by fate. And that is what I trust in.
You know, in the mall where it's just doing it now, sort of from celebrity deathmatch. Let's get it on.
And with that, as the ritual is being to be
Did you want to say
finished,
something?
it's being set up.
Yeah, I've got a whole bunch of things I might put up.
What I'll do is message me all the things tonight or over the week,
Mhm.
and I'll start with a quick little montage of everyone setting everything up. But with that, as the ritual is now set up, and I'll describe the full ritual circle and the whole thing in a minute, or next week, we will pick up there with the first attempt to wrestle the shard from Canis. I will tell you now, we're entering a version of the called break scenario. Pass, level up. Fail. He levels up. Thanks for watching. See you next time when we sit down rolling. Bye.
Bye.